will hold public officers accountable. The people of Ghana are asking for accountability. And we must create a situation where everybody who agrees to serve must know that he will be held accountable to the people. We can't afford to fail. We've seen some things that are happening in other countries. And let's not think that Ghana is immune from that. And I can tell you, our young people are getting frustrated and desperate. And if we don't take drastic action and we think that it's going to be business as usual, we will be shocked at what would happen in this country. And so, it's not my demand, it's not a threat, as Nana Jane said. It is a promise that will hold public officers accountable. The people of Ghana are asking for accountability. And we must create a situation where everybody who agrees to serve must know that he will be held accountable to the people. We can't afford to fail. We've seen some things that are happening in other countries. And let's not think that Ghana is immune from that. And I can tell you, our young people are getting frustrated and desperate. And if we don't take drastic action and we think that it's going to be business as usual, we will be shocked at what would happen in this country. And so, it's not my demand, it's not a threat, as Nana Jane said. It is a promise that will hold public officers accountable. The people of Ghana are asking for accountability. And we must create a situation where everybody who agrees to serve must know that he will be held accountable to the people. We can't afford to fail. We've seen some things that are happening in other countries. And let's not think that Ghana is immune from that. And I can tell you, our young people are getting frustrated and desperate. And if we don't take drastic action and we think that it's going to be business as usual, we will be shocked at what would happen in this country. And so, it's not my demand, it's not a threat, as Nana Jane said. It is a promise that will hold public officers accountable. The people of Ghana are asking for accountability. And we must create a situation where everybody who agrees to serve must know that he will be held accountable to the people. We can't afford to fail. We've seen some things that are happening in other countries. And let's not think that Ghana is immune from that. And I can tell you, our young people are getting frustrated and desperate. And if we don't take drastic action and we think that it's going to be business as usual, we will be shocked at what would happen in this country. And so, it's not my demand, it's not a threat, as Nana Jane said. It is a promise that will hold public officers accountable. The people of Ghana are asking for accountability. And we must create a situation where everybody who agrees to serve must know that he will be held accountable to the people. We can't afford to fail. We've seen some things that are happening in other countries. And let's not think that Ghana is immune from that. And I can tell you, our young people are getting frustrated and desperate. And if we don't take drastic action and we think that it's going to be business as usual, we will be shocked at what would happen in this country. And so, it's not my demand, it's not a threat, as Nana Jane said. It is a promise that will hold public officers accountable. The people of Ghana are asking for accountability. And we must create a situation where everybody who agrees to serve must know that he will be held accountable to the people. We can't afford to fail. We've seen some things that are happening in other countries. And let's not think that Ghana is immune from that. And I can tell you, our young people are getting frustrated and desperate. And if we don't take drastic action and we think that it's going to be business as usual, we will be shocked at what would happen in this country. And so, it's not my demand, it's not a threat, as Nana Jane said. It is a promise that will hold public officers accountable. The people of Ghana are asking for accountability. And we must create a situation where everybody who agrees to serve must know that he will be held accountable to the people. We can't afford to fail. We've seen some things that are happening in other countries. And let's not think that Ghana is immune from.
And then someone Omodia Bray and Nyamisra Omobebre, we are grateful. My main father say Emma a dom and then Pimpima Omo Etienka and Ewo Accra FM. So moi joining ye social media handle, Facebook page. Matthias Ne Niga Godfred Daglomote Gordon Ananga Johnson da munyina ase say mo join ye Facebook page here. We are grateful. Mo moti yenka various locations. Mo moti mu Ubayango Moamote Trotromu private car, more office, a Yamote and car, a Yadamwasi and area, and a Domwa, more Bium, various market centers as Yadamwasi across the country. We are grateful. Now, Evanasiama, a CTV, Yadomasi Sewa more, a PK, a show live, Citizen Ghana TV. Almost almost Michael and any team. Almost Porsche Aqua. Your Facebook page. I say Johnny for Joe. I say Al Hassan Suleiman. And so I say that Omunina say and area say Obibia are joining on Benya FM in Elmina. That almost and I feel so. My main friend say Emma. Elembele West End FM. So also I join here Seth Antobam your page. I say Haruna Molly. I say Eric Derry. Solomon Kofi AJ. And so I say Christina Dika. Okay, so Anthony Parker Alote. And so Michael Jivo. Also is here. We have Collins A. Hilson. Collins say a Moncheke sound no. Now Collins I had also check o gadgets ne crown no. Yes say a kokone nkati wudi na anya oda ne free wo se. Intia no check o gadget no. All right, so thank you very much. My father say ma production crew and Kwame Kwache Fit one they call him and Esther Korea and social media handler. Ya da munyina say and area my mefa and Nasiema Naname Jaco Oya Mecho Oya Mecho Nana ya better you better when you're born in the 5 years no when you're born is an share which be born 1 week 2 weeks penal muti to assume to assume and way when you're young of 4 or 5 years, Sano says, Kwame says 6 years, 7 years. Hey, October 2018 to 2025. Hey, Nana, yeah, now you're better. And another, oh, yeah, so now one name, Professor, but to my head, Nampajonia say. Indeed, Obia who are now our officer not need to show to say there. Kwam Kwachi ya ye. Ya wa ye nyagro. We are the was manpower. Manpower na ni use the saro. Yeah. Ona was say the back of Galamsey and ya manpower pa. They are two to Sama, yeah, better. Anyway, but at least it's good we have a platform, and that is the most important thing. Richard Aqua, watching us live from Dubai. Thank you, David Akoso. Hey, David Metin and catch up, Jangma. Then I have this friend, be a Memuna to Yawa. I have this friend be I think Dan Suman. One lady friend be. Is it Mijima or Dimbi? Anyway, so yaba na juma na yedinam. Yaba baba ye juma. Say, did any dear was a in Kitchen soon. Kitchen soon. So, one more. I in Kitchen soon. But in Kitchen soon, just for a moment, and they are done. You see, my man can't say when you're Ghana for. Look. Yeah, near breako, Ninyano, so simple. You see that thing? Lose no. And Nana could be a catcher or mono. Say, lose no. Bepimine, pay no a woman coy. Pay no encoy. Lose no say. Inti dede no say you expect it sa dede no adna ko say broken heart no kwame de wanya broken heart da ti ya mumusa kwam kwache me nya broken heart da ti minim say de sitie but they say eja wa kasa you say wish you obi ada wo kire wasem mu kire no wo be kasa sa asam no say de say nya de say you say broken heart sa na kwame yan kure Kwame here manu kure eja wa kasa and I say o kasa asam no nsisu yie asa wasam no aye some way bi as wasam no said that tom papa bia adwini bia said that nim sa na broken heart te o sa na te pepepe. Okay, then I think say I now understand where PP is coming from. Hey, there's only a Paul Adumochre. What to be the first big Kasaji chips? Why? Now the one. Tama now take a airport company did know. Now I picture no. Now Uber TV swap. So we need to take our time and explain everything to the public. Also, a opposition, a German matter also there. Why? What? Is this good governance? Is this good governance? Is this how we rule a country? Is this? But I don't want to. Ojina Metro TV, a apostle sacramamba. But I don't want to. Wow. Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. Now see, I just say the radio. Yes, any broadcasting a or yes, will free on no bar Metro. So we will take our time and break the issues down. We cannot sit down and allow some people to propagate falsehood and like so. Please, can you just put on our so all right, so you see the points here. Say no akaso obo opposition na enkwalare ji adwuma no bonus no we have a drew or chira brother kohwe no. Is this good governance? Is this good governance? What have we done in this country? And they said they will arrest me. Paul, where Jimmy Falk is, where Jimmy Samari Tite. Bro. Oh, say they sent you who opposition out here. Me say Mbekasa Boko. Oh my God. Oh. Ready for Jesus Christ. Yeah, opposition. Obian can't just at you. Obian can set him, Ubet him, Unam now jet him. Now, guys, I did a perro. I also did a perro. Paul, that guy said, you see, on the Paul, Sifakai, they were able to scam their listeners for quite a long time. ma omo believe we say omo ye neutral. And almost said then try opposition ye pada. Say one political party oppose omo approach to how they break down issues and the approach of, you know. So akufa do we ni ye ya no na expose omo. Emo bia hu where they stand. Even with the NDC, NDC for no engine, right? Also on now for bebre wom. I mean, a friend is say, what do you call him? My me ya o model cocoa board. Your friend say, needing to say, Randy Abbey. What they are say, they are all friends, so that's okay. It's not a big deal. But say, party MPP opposition among my to expose like they are opponent to the current NDC administration. Has had any bit that. This is the first time. This is the first time. So I can see they are struggling. And now me poor video will be the send them no say for the first time Paula Adumoche is talking and shouting too much. Them say yes. Yes. Yeah, drone be na channel no. And I'm saying normal. Now Paula Adumoche nyame ya aduma fu enkoda wie no. Oba wro no ho. O dey want to ombe hu. Oba get the shirt e wo TV so good say obi mra no no to be pepe. And then we said that somebody said this boy said he will beat me, he will slap me, he will go to Makola and slap my mother. This boy, a presidential staffer said he will beat me. That was the ball. Where Jimmy through na buy for Adumoche. Yeah, Yanti Kroma and a presidential staffer has wojiri a question Kojiro Sahino. Your friends say, has Wojiro Sahino. Yanti Kroma no Casa, Domama ba a Yawanya 18 years. I am no me. No more for them no repuno. A Yagroma. Emma women organizations Becca Yaso more and Sakeno from the presidency. A Yagroma near it. What is a poor Kabi? Now they will be so about Shuasuma. Now, Paul Grady would 3 years say, wow, on crop for now. I will cruise and anchor for Tobra. Wow, cruise for the anchor for Tobra. A human Moyano. Oh, John Coco. Evena, he said, Nanapokus or Trenho. Nanapokus or Trenho. But I don't want to walk a bono. Anybody on ya was she on the pen PP. And what can I say? Who could see an aquacum to cause ISI? Oh, I didn't be a young DC for so Moncasan Tremon Crawford. No, hey, Air Force will be able to join the NDC. Air Force, and your force, on I didn't know, and also a pair BP, and one that they don't want Metro TV no can I say? Who shall know about to say? Over bonus say, and I want an apple queen to see a Jawane Paul. When you say Paul, I did not a human oil and a human oil and a whole journal. I come and cast a pa minim, but when quite a poor by your own. Send coming one come me be a mumma or more. Because you need a poor betty me. But Paul, you see, if we are say, oh, Nipa, a dear be a we are Sibiano, yet to Chroma, and a question could you would a wine, ever catch her say, your mamma, ya 18 years. Unya no be repuno ye ka ho asem sa won se ne usu se presidential staff bia kwa akohia wo ese obehwe wasum na wo de eye wo ya you slap me this boy he said he will slap me this boy said he will slap me see this boy he said he went to Makola and slap my mother see oh abai mu no ko time na for Adumoche wa abai mu no come on so the abeto so. Look at this boy. And he said he will slap me. All right? So we will see. I will write to my lawyers and the court will do the necessary. I will not waste time on this guy. So let's go to our pinpoint. And then the poor referee says, this boy said he will slap me. This boy said he would slap me and slap my mother. Dan Juma. Dan Ejuma. All right. Yampasua. So I've had this fight between MPP, Syria Kola, and your friend is George Kwati, and Abua Papo. There is a new fight at Basso. And me person me can't Ghana for you now, sir. Fight, no. Ya shall say, yes, den date, no. Ya the date in the baba. Na ringside MC, mia. Nanansa, mia mini, Ejansa, Amara mini. Answer is say, Miss Woman, why a fepa? And I'm a boy. And I'm a boy. I can't say me de government mu. I kasa na beto form no ma yin maako but ye no na mentimi nye no that one me problem no akwa bia wo tro letter akoma ne girl o tro brofo no sa no pause o hwe letter no so din was brofo e de anyam de brofo e nyam de but I say no low so check mam but more TV set ebemo no you can just flip to a CTV or Citizen TV Ghana and you have a very clear sound. But then we know that we have a very competent social media handler. He's working on the sound. Sadia Midi can catch them. They said, "Yeah, Hofena ba, Hofena ba." Kwame also my name Toso. When my Toso, and my budget is so fair. Hey, Menyan Kubi, Menyan Kubi. Eyenku papa se eyenku very much akuja mesraw menya nku bi enku no ya friend na nsem ho ya fe ya na me de sra ei enra me shirt no so me dam ase ya no so efe abai mu shirt ya ya abai mu shirt na shemi Abamu shirt and a shemi. Either my body say Abamu Abaju say. But MPP for also what a power so Sefaka Abaju say a four and I use who ye for pa Gordon sorry Mediaco. The who ye for Namishia Nache, minim say in the current status. And I use who ye for pa. Ayi berepsi ya damfi enipa no oya Peter ni di food na mpe Peter Ankama ne ho ye fe pa se menya hu ni status wa owum na ayi your friends say o ma hene de se onko gabi obio so won na man DC fo efie di so o Ofri Julius Zebra fie no ko we fie Ofri Julius o ko sa ram so bo bebre o hwe bebre bobofo bebre ya etias ya go bi afie o we ya tamusa tola ya tamusa tola na no gabi busare say ada no aja mi fie aba no se me ba be dey ono ya friend all round bomb master 6 ball forward ball center ball back. You get what I mean? So, hey, a man cream crown, why am I destra? Nancy, me why a fe, a movie anyway was them. It won't be anywhere was them, Nancy, why a fe, a you'll be awesome, a man who cry, and one I'm a table. You'll be awesome, come on. So, new fight a bustle. George Kwati MPP Syria Kola no versus Abua Papo and mun share dia Abua Papo kokan ya e dey trouble number we may exercise with just 4 minutes then I'm done. Maybe I'll deal with the diamond mines gold issues and sanma bakoke no eso na ya be yehu adwuma. I say, and yes, a chroma no be any BB account. And yes, and this phone BB account, I send this phone to me in Casao. And yes, so ntimi nkasa. It's never true. But me so here in terms me konko ye madwuma. Quick one. And yes, NDC phone ntimi nkasa. Cocaine. You make cocaine once mo kroma. Drug addicts. You make drug addicts. And once some ewo kroma. You make drug addicts. And once some ewo Ghana ha. Okay, so this is also Bempa. MPP reorganization reject Dr. Oh. Okay, so MPP reorganization reject Dr. Bawumia as the party's flag bearer for 2028. He is not the man of the people. Abua Papo, MPP Deputy National Communications Director, right? And they say, Amudina Chinano, no man who say, Koye. Anyway, Mammy Quire Damai, yeah, I mean, Quire Damai, you know. Ghana for NTMA almost started propaganda. And what is the issue about that propaganda? The issue in say there is this mining site, Damai mining site, our western region. Goldfields are here Juma was since 1999. A lease. Almost time or so. Almost so more per a year renewal. Na renewal no almost penno. Government anye ama almost 18th of this month. Almost time or so. 18th of this month. Yes, sir. I want to reverse back to your friend say a bang. Almost say almost NTB da. Ewo ewiase. Omonte sa asem ni bida. Mamini ora Isaac Tando, Deputy CEO, Minerals Commission, ending komo embra. Uncle Akawa.
Ye ni akwame, na te say.
Nyame adom boko. Mpacho me akwabna.
Hey, and me baby seko, me so me de kwabna.
Oh, okay. Any ayiko so etrim kwa.
Any adwuma ni ebetimi abo.
Ya ye betimi abo.
Ni traders ni ya.
Ami.
Mame fa kwen ye so entia wetiefo.
Omo nyina age wo so of akwabna. Na ye dim komo. Damai mining site. What is the issue? Yate a young community brief from different quarters. Whether say Abambema a year renewal and answer Mumma. What is the issue with Daman site? A dear some potting.
Okay, mimi amedase. Ane akwenya se meeting ya church and say mo ama Ghana for so atibi. Not backtrack kakra. Somewhere last year. Goldfields in Penny for approach Minerals Commission. Government, the regulatory body for government, you know. At few mutres or mopese or mujaida my mom. Am I yama no objection letter say any local contractor be a opposite in the Juma and then can a mombra back.
Goldfields for Nana a contract here buying.
Yes, go for now the bar by ho.
So me pacho say we interview I bet me provide here or more a request letter ni be.
Yes, the copies of the no rejection letter ya the ma more excess omobet any local business in common man take you over ne ma copy.
Okay, all right, pacho to us.
Enti omobeka ka asem no. Na you two million no rejection letter. And November 25th, I think if my memory serves me right, they also put out an article. Say, mine now almost tower Canada no. So much of our mine is here. Omobe pese omobe jai mines in Kitwebia, Peru and Ghana, which included that one. And now, Omo annual integrated reporter, Omo publishing for 2024 no. They didn't declare any reserve for that man. Enti yankasa na kakra say omo sen twa omo say omo police renewal. But the woman is lease no. Yeah, they ma for 30 years. It started with Rangers. Until Rangers a few years and almost ton mine and go first. So the mine has been in existence for more than 30 years. It's listening we and say, oh, yen to me and corner as business as usual. It is a more better proposition there. Among Fambra, I be Ghana for Among Fambra. It is in your baby a question, no. Now, Omanti yon fa bibia nso antofo ana yeso afili se ye drum pempen so bia ye wonim de okosa da maman ho na expatriate o ye ba ko pe Francois
I see
ya waka bia ye Ghanaian it is a Ghana adwene Ghana resources ne ye the amount 30 years na 30 years no kra na the amount ye sign ma ho akade ye ma development agreement Utwana Utiano so a mouth concessions with Bray or Niama or they ba a bit of fuel, other consumables. That is a successful trainer you diffuse because of the development agreement. It is about you winning the amount 30 years. Now brasso na yes oh the do the yeah I so ma mean different to Kodia or Anamina.
Yeah Matthias
This is the time, if I say you're resetting your man, this is the time, as I say, you timid and you may be demand buying, you so fast. Oh, last year alone, Sample for we make you over 600 million between Takwa and Daman.
Last year,
yes.
I see.
Last year alone. It's the you do pempen so be I so say as I said Ghana 40 million your minds in home fast work.
But so can say drum pempen so Ghana for your minds in home fast work. Does it mean say all these years your gold fields a year juma ewo Daman fields no Ghana nya so fast work now? Is that what you want to tell us?
Oh, we nya so fast work but we think we deserve better. The people of Ghana deserve better.
When you say we deserve better, meaning what?
I mean, apart from income tax or mutua, any year free state interest, I owe 10%. Go for scooter 90. So 90, no. I mean, how can it needs to change. So, Goggisbet type of agreement here, in February, things need to change.
Okay,
so the case yourself, I mean, I'm Pacho. The case yourself, former Supreme Court judge, Yama Mesifu Ekufu.
Yeah.
Who said, and say, we need to review all these agreements because they are not agreements that is favoring the country.
Okay, so other than almost first option, say, oh, okay. Go first, my juma or watch. Ye perceive a review a year and Yama Bakum be a jidi say, and Mrequanim and ain't me ma sa agreement and yes static. Inti Momra, ye mamma option, but these are the new agreements. I didn't know more that first offer.
Oh, you can't almost more any better proposition. The Omani Mineral Commission let nothing in Casa.
I don't say.
He said they were running around writing letters to say, they have the right. Let me, who said the mechanics? They have the right to extension. Instead of, oh, they are more this is the new proposition, they brought by Ghana for near there. Instead, almost they have the right for that extension. If you know the electors no more church. I mean, we deserve better. We need to get something for the country and the people.
Yes,
of
as much as
that is
meaning no be a dim command per radio be so. When they were talking about legal issues, Goldfields going to court, more anticipate BB sir, and also more threatening to go to court. What are the issues?
Oh, I know the kasa ne bimuno BB sir PA, but medical car me kasa medical trail say the ocean regime of mining licenses now. What started from reconnaissance, now about prospecting. Now you do baby now we say baby who declare reservoir and other mining licenses. No new reservoir, your mining license the other. Your Mokika Canada, and I think people are twisting the conversation. So this is not expropriation. It's not like Nipano War, 20 years mining lease and also on Kunu. One money 30 years. 30 years. Obuano DA, Obuano stability agreement, Obuano money ye do 100 for 30 years. Millions in Aso. That court is ready. I don't think it's neither here nor there. A different so the mayor no many agreements for 30 years and I also inquire. That is not the case. That is so be about a high old time. Now what's not anymore and a brashon. Oti dynamo na Obuano support and say oh no overturn fee anymore. No all of a sudden no agreement they will not know where capture say a chef as I saw Mamma Dynamo to us. I don't think so it makes any logic. And see the lawyers are looking into those things, but if you ask me, they don't have any case. But
more lawyers know any idea about the previous agreement between Goldfields and Ghana buying say after the lease, they have right to a year extension. Did you have any idea?
I mean, there are some provisions. I mean, abandon bit me a consider waka say I said you may not say any senior boy anything. There are some provisions, but when you make an agreement a year 30 years cannot be business as usual.
Yes, but then again, no matter how long the years, it doesn't also annul any provisions or what agreements anymore, right?
Oh yes, but agreement is
legal agreement, a legal agreement, even yes, when it's 50 years, 60 years.
Not in perpetuity.
Okay.
Yeah, legal agreement, yes, but it's also not in perpetuity. Say, Afibona, Vetnaha, Wabra. We've made provisions to try and grow local people to be able to do what they are doing.
So,
when I make up, if for my now, experts or more minds in the technical services manager, which a lot of Ghanaians can do that job, and a plant, Bako Ataka, and a Bako Daman. Those are the only experts in there. So, what are we talking about?
But Mami Muso say Ebia Medio Kobe Biana what they are chemicakra. I don't know. Under the previous administration and others administration, Omo Emma a local companies ni be mining sites where Juma. Hello.
Yes.
Nami Busa said during the previous administration, I don't know whether more any records are Nana administration, or local mining companies need be sites where Juma.
Okay, so we are still looking into them. Prepare Sankofa, something happened there. FGR Bogosu underground. There was also a termination of a lease. So, but those are separate different situations that we need to look at, that we can bring that into this context.
No, the entire me Busa San say, one say a young near dim como. Oh, yeah, local companies no need capacity. Oh, woman say, it's uncommon way a coso. Mekai and maybe in a hini and como. Issues are PPA. A yana ya say Busa the capacity of our local companies. Tina me Busa say,
We have companies like BCN, which is local. We have companies like Rockshore. We have companies like Engineers and Planners, who is able to sign over 250 million equipment deal with Caterpillar. Another over 100 million deal with Libre. I mean, what are we talking about? These are gangs that can muscle with any mining contractor on the continent or in the world. So we are there. I mean, in the past, when we started building some of the localization or the local content, near the money locals, to say contract mining, contract drilling, was in an attempt to build our local capacity such that we can fly, and we are getting there. Things have to change.
Mepacho, mo hwe ni mu se mo de bema in local companies, indigenous company. Na omo ayana. Is that the reason why?
No, at the moment, no. It's the government will run it. The government will have its first state gold mine and produce gold for ourselves. That will sit at the central bank.
Wow.
To help support our city, to help support our foreign forests, and make sure that we develop as a country. I mean, we are mining over 2 million ounces from this country annually. What can we show for it? Nothing. So it's about time the narrative has to change.
So which means, and come away now pointed to the fact that Ghana by 1% or did the mine site no first mining site able to gold. Is that what you want to say?
10-4. Make up 10-4. I say yes. Sorry, in the mining language,
10-4.
You can't reduce. So usually we don't think into. Usually we can't say maybe also what here also 10-4 until Fatia may say if you man no bad.
10-4.
10-4. Yes, that is the direction now.
But do you think say are buying a bit to me because they tell me busasa no?
Oh, you bet me.
You see of Isaac
for how many years? Me and me say I have over 20 years of mining experience. I had oversight responsibility at that mine. We have fantastic people running mines all across the world. We have the people, we have the capacity. Your school of mines, knowledgeable, experienced professors. Minister Krade Bako, our ministry or advising on some of the our mineral issues. So we are there.
You see, at the end of the day, ube wane say afa die aban adwuma yenya enim say die aban adwuma esi ekoso e okruma na afa die after some years here why I say oh then now we need private investors to come and buy shares to come and na nkrofo bi acha afa
munya on tin this yetimi sua there
oh mijidi
yes na aban ne ba ye no o yusu word bi nko obetimi aka revenge nko obetimi aka repair nko obetimi afa a whole lot of words, but he chose the word reset. Reset is for a reason, so that enyema enkukoye enyema mismanagement enyema yentimi yebetu yebone ye dia tutu ye ni aye adwuma ni ye enti say aban etimi employer me free private sector to come and work for him. I mean, we are there. It's no longer business as usual.
I see. Now, other than Pristia, Sankofa fields, Bogosu fields, previous administration, the local companies, are they interested in going into it?
Young fast and Pomano, young fancy fridge, young fan two baby. At the moment, let's deal with what is on our table, and then we will take it from there. We will take it case by case, one after the other. And we will make sure every decision we take.
The Friday. Now, Cruciania Bre. Aye. Go first for a contract with Damai ɛyɛ a aban se ɔmo lease time aso nti ɔmo fa ntoɔ no nyinaa no Ibrahim Mahama na me no ɔhu me no Kwame deɛ nti a nansɛ hɔ a no magyae kasa no ɛyɛ na NDC foɔ no ara no mente aseɛ ɛyɛ na mente aseɛ sɛ yɛhu o sɛ yɛsuro o, and they allow MPP to blackmail them with one can say resetting. Tio, the moment the MPP ni be catch us say one can say resetting, which means not on him say ade na oye no. To ono no say na on him say enye. Yeti krom ha. Ena kenoforiata we, yarefo we. On say nasem no. Fetre sa ye wura memu ye nyina yetia. Ekwan ya omo fa so mark kenoforiata dwane ye no sei no. Wan hwe ye no wano pa no aka nkwase asem. Enti na nsem matra me ba bi din no. Enti sa kenoforiata we kromfo we excuse my language. Also in government we have the way we communicate. So I beg your pardon, this stupid man. And I said, Minya a Jagraja movement in the Mumsa. Kenoforiata foot away, stupid man from 4 way, and can you quite say and call to me at baby na or canquas asem. And an ere and an ma at 1 or more did I touch. Kenoforiata Enterprise, insurance company, for the whole Ghana. Government insurances nyina omo fae ye one people for na come do omo one mo anya 1 cedi but na omo pe no omo tiem break the 8 so that one family bet me asesa ne ma nyina go fields omo ya adwuma wo daman site omo lease time aso Abansi 18th. Waya what? Omo yentimi Ghana abansi eye yentwa ya extend eye adwuma ni bio. And you go first from fast ye no mon go friend people for no mon ka say Ibrahim na your friend say aban eje edi ama no. Na ye no na John num esro JM num sro. Inte Ibrahim na ede Ibrahima na ya day. Say Ibrahima na ya day. Me John Mahama enka your best minerals commission your friend say or your friend almost say Amabwa ministry no. Ke best than Ibrahima trans say ni ya sign krata. Engineers and planners. Now what want to ask you no. No akwashipo. Akufuado kromfo way by 4 way to me far creative arts Ademaneba without giving her contract. Jankoma cocaine no what creative arts for 4 years without appointment letter or draw salary any other allowances use creative arts or to be use a friend say website and what you are on a private business Jankoma Akufuado ba yet the whole Ghana creative arts at the same in some Jomama bet me at Ghana position the Amani Basharaf Kabati I can teach for no or Musuke okay Jimimuno I can teach for no Kabati when Gabi useless boy Gabi bodemini way Gabi what you call bodemini way kwasi boy way or ti ya kwasi boy way when their family America Ghana ya na Gabi abeka kire say na se wo mo abusuafo no they are capable they are competent and no so mbetimi aya na ayeden Now mo be ka say your friend say Ibrahim almost say down my side now and this one popo no there be Ibrahim Ibrahim na the open why me na me say we dey ma me ntwa so kra na man ko kan de yenka masa mo de ma Ibrahim no betimi ato give it to him. You see, we have gone past this stupidity. What the man Ibrahim no bet me to? Famano no want to. Ayajuma oye dada ayi Akufo-Addo cho. What it be a share no? Akufo-Addo wo opposition. Na Ibrahim maniska kwa hospital. Na cho. No the be shadow. Ayi sa ofri no a your friend say no one MPA no. Didn't say we must rescue Ghana inshallah. Oh Akwayi Mustafa Hamid mungo busa no sa ayi your friend say Ibrahim amanisika ankwahwe no ho yare na onkyere yare kro ya no yare no a okoji sika ko Germany no Mustafa Hamid munko busa no ni aminu adwombo adunum nyina efio na no omudidi enti Ibrahim yes adwuma no enye ne na MPP4 kase amudu be ma Ibrahim no mo popo enye Ibrahim o Ibrahim so what and so what ento obinya dai dabi obinya dai gabi an kan kire say so mo busuafo are capable ya de a friend say Ghana adwuma show mo say no betimi aya no problem yes na no ka kire na Ibrahim dey say the son say no betimi aya you have a problem with it. You could the whole Ghana insurance at the ama onipa bako enterprise company can attain a finance minister a conflict of interest. One under the ministry no and on one company sign contract our Ghana. Then they come and tell us me sit down with Ibrahim. No more for cabinet senior so now 70 years. On see Ibrahim acquired Ghana China mining summit to CBB. Me who video be. Na me na say na mo do bento no. Akura me sorry na ma twentuma akurimiti na mada. Me ntie hwe. Na me koto dwam. Awono basa. Na me ho femfem me saa ti enwumre jise nkolai ade enkuto ebe twimi enwumre di twimi ansa na matimi ada ti beye yemfa se na otwimi ensan die ene entwie nko a yemfa se na otwimi ensan kobosumi wo mo bana wo mo yesa enkuto no na wo mo de akosia dompo ai wo mo de faswa wo mo de atwitwimia ansana matimi ada be na otwimi ensane bosumi ni ekire de ene saa na amase say matiesia onsma ya kama me hona ma atotoso kama saa no na so utie me na wo hunam yawa utimi efre me omo ni akiri nkoda no omo ya omo ni akiri kura wo maduro yese kwame bobeye omo aduro no senkuto ne nane no beye nonkru nondu ekono 9 anadwe 10 kodo Shimi koto ya shimisa mesimetowa kwa mitim kaja madase form Away. The case. I mean, that's it. Some work, Madam was it. Damase. So, one am yawa. Catch me. Na. Omo baba. Omo nye kese so kwa me. Omo so mo na nanom na kire omo aduro omo nye kese. Kakra bia omo beje. Shusa. Wa mo kwadi nkomo mienti a Ibrahim Mahama no say Ghana Chinese Edian Summit Ibrahim Mahama akọ. Hey. Keno furata kwasi ampani we atimi akọ bosia e wa abrochire. Oba no wose e achievement obeto dokro party. Kenke party o. Mumu timi hosti eya ye friend say Lone Summit party. Lone Summit home party. Ibrahim Mahama akọ eya Ghana China mining the summit wakọ ase ntie no yenti bi da e wo krom ha ni e ba be kada ma asema miwa asema na mebusa menua Isaac Tando anon peso obeyi ano no Akufo Addo or the Christian Sankofa mines ena bogo so companies ana omo no mine ewo ho ye on ya ban assign agreement Akufo Addo betwa mu edema local companies they here for their Minerals Commission po mu nyisa document ne mra ni ahwe nkrofo kra sa companies ne ye omo dia and Akufo Addo can do that not the mining say a site ama ne namfofo no mutu no mu koche gold no. This stupid man ya wote se nimo se so tinimo so wote East Legon so akotra chebio by force mamoya force no ya se obi ahunu ba bia onenam wada ne asuo ba lalai no ono timi yesa yesi Ghana apart from no obi antimi yesa and he say go fields omo a time aso ewo damaya chinchina ese NDC aban emano extension in this idea yamfa nse Ibrahim say Ibrahim ni agi amano na nkanya so omo se aban na ebehwe atuo ode ma Ibrahim na de na aba kwa na de na aba me say ade Akufo Addo no aye Ghana ntino obi abetra so ode na busuafo ni me bobie me so metuwei me nya santini a me support no abedi president no ya ne susu ya di me dia me ewiase na mete no me ntime nkondam bibia o me ewiase amete no me nkondam bibia because ade bia boni bia wu di eyeye no me nim se me di eyeye endi enkode sa because time Akufo Addo na busuafo ye no a ye ka no mo ka kire say some ye competent why not today the same people are crying ka kire say na jankuma no mo nye Ghana for na bi nkwate a se Sharaf akofro plane o papa etu kwai na Sharaf edi nachi wahu kwame ye ka say ni MPP ni ye bodaminia people don't get kasao pain bitterness and now today so they can't even sit back say ade we ameko kan say me wo ma ombe hu se magimi me busuafo be kukura be hu se menim nyansa pain bitterness. So even when they are making noise they don't take their time. Sani ya no 8 years dede kwasi dede sani ya nka say 57% the NDC nyae. We took our time and work on the stories. You nyambo train your breaking stories net down. Now Aquaman for trim. You don't just go and sit there making noise. What is a wabro ni akofro ewie mu shen? Presidential jet and what time on plan esim ɛna ɔde ne kyiri Ghana ɛna watɔ yoga chair ɛde asi ɛyi yɛfrɛ ne sɛn ɛyi presidential jet no mu sɛ waburo ne ntu watɔ yoga chair ɛna ne se no a ɛyi dancha no a ɛyɛ ɔbɛdidi a gye sɛ oyi toɔ no wa ɔhoro so no oyi a na n'ano abu agum akwara wei enya da yoga bed no so na emu busei ewurade nyankopɔn Christ of the living God ja yɛno kora na mo ani gye ho you were defending so sɛ wabroni can just sit in private presidential jet with the president John Mahama ba eni ho kwai mo bae na John Mahama si T3 ɛna ɔbɛfa ɛyɛ yɛfrɛ no sɛ duty free shops ɛna ade ma Jankoma ɛne Edwin nanom ɛna atamye na ade ma wɔn mo na akwa no a ɔse nsobunam asase na yɛ ne dia no miminim sɛ akwa no ehufuo mi a ɛka nyɛ me bu gate no me bu ha no mabu ha no magya ayi no asi wɔ sikwana no wo obetam ne nyinaa de ma uma today they are complaining as if say yenima de kra akoso Ghana we know yenima de kra akoso Ghana and mami ka se we nkyerɛ John Mahama ne nkrɔfo no omunya ehu no sa ehu no munya sa hu no and MPP for bekase na MPP for bekase say Ghana for kwame say 57% for no let me tell you about 30 to 40% decided on their own. About 50% of that 57 people now I voters not to Obama and this no. About 50% no more to me access information. They know when you are right, they know when you are wrong. Now won't be your propaganda be more be and to Obama simply because be or propaganda knows you. You can't. Now you can't lie. Ghana says Ghana yet you know. You can't lie. Won't mean intro and bia. Why? Because access to information is so easy. Access to information is so easy. So easy. You can any day, anytime access information. In Jana, you need to run obi. Your friends say, you know. So you see, what NDC needs to do is that when you are taking a decision, take a bold decision. Let everybody know that look, Adewe, this is our position on it. When you flip flop, that is when for any NDC are buying way within 4 months, you know. That is where Adewe more problem no. Don't flip flop. No. Answer na mobile bonting on an issue, no. Be sure. Adewe, your position on it any. Let the people understand you clearly. There should be clarity in communication. There should be clarity. When you are not clear in, on what you are communicating to people, and what a doubtness, ever. So, yeah, that is the Dama issue, and I support it. My fear, Kwame, me fear. Yes, I did no. I buy a beja de so oh yeah. A ya buy a jumentino. Near yan tan. Ye dimusika nyina. Ye dimusika nyina. E hon kwa ena me wo problem. Say eye aban edienti na ye dimusika basa ɛhɔ nko na mewɔ problem nti saa from where I sit I think say ɛyɛ sɛ Ghana aban yɛyɛ ebetumi a own yɛ nneɛma na yɛyɛ running yɛ business on say amemo kɔyɛ only about administration ɛyɛ na ɛha adwene kakra we should add business to it, and may I support that call from Ghana Minerals Commission. I support that call. That's all. All right, so my member may deal with George Kwatene Apapon. Okay, so my mentor Apapo, you know, at all. Then got it Kwatene, you know, at Tufa. Oh, Fatu na fa ya no Tufa. Menka man for ya motimen kanawye. Say Tabia Heba Center, some country Ghana for you, some the Tabia Heba Mishaba, and Tabia Heba capsules also, or more de Abba. Na Tabia Heba Misha, a year Jumapa, when Mumato, one am yo ya, na wajibi. After so Tabia Heba capsules, you know, so Susi yo ya constipation, a yanumbi, or Kaisi drug lane, and ho, any or memo from us, any Heba shops. Ubinya be from 0243686861 onsa ebetimi aka won mpacha mo anyese na me nkoto me deal with cocaine issues no na me then I'll move on to my panel. Ebenezer Moktas Commander, there's a lot of noise in your studio, really? Okay, so I don't know. Maria Adams said NLA is a crime scene. Yes. And then whose stories too. Unfortunately, my bedroom studio no me who baby me post here top. Then can say me forward the Kwame. But it's about NADMO. And I have heard the NADMO director telling us about two empty coffers. So empty warehouse. I'm not sure whether a empty coffers or empty warehouse. But you see, Kwame, me read this story no. Question me busa me want to say, why are they complaining to us? Whether about two empty coffers, about two empty warehouse. Me Ghana niya o complain ya chile me no. O complain ya chile me say me nyode. What should I do? O ka chile me nyode. Me nkochi me why na me nkochi no. If you know you want to talk to us about NADMO issues, so you tell us, oh, me beto a empty warehouse. Na ye beto ye no. Na nka say omo enema in stock 100,000. Then they say, then they say, near share ye no. Empty warehouse be any ho. Na de na oye your friend say warehouse manager no. Your friend no e bia bobie sintim. Na ye interrogate bobie sintim no. Wabo akowua sintim edin. Wabo hwan edin. Me no ka say no. Police are picking womo. Omo process womo for court. Aha! Who say sanu the all kind story no. Na we hear frem. But when you come and tell us, I came to meet an empty warehouse. Who be meet empty warehouse to be your day? In days the young day. We are your day. Obinya day. Over two empty warehouse into Obinya day. They say all catch them in your day. All catch them in the menka say. Ediana menka. Now says your boy and some mama, hey, over two empty warehouse. Oh, my catch them will say, and Ghana, Kwasiani Ghana. So when you are communicating to a Ghanaian, don't talk foolishly. And can Kwasia someone to the Ghana, and the Ghana ni got Obianya Kwasia or Ghana, no, that one no, Obianya Kwasia. So when you are communicating, Masa, over two empty warehouses, so what? So what? You'll be a day. The main processor, Mingo tree, a year, or more normal yard more, not moving go through with you, processor, and your man and brand answer me a day. put clarity on your communication. Put clarity on it. And as simple as ABCD. Say any kana muntia. You go catch the president say so onu mu hia na onu mu ye meeting. On chema the friend clarity. So when you are speaking to the people, let the people know exactly what you are talking about. You don't give 50-50 informations, half informations. Okay, so this is Ernesto Osubempa versus George Kwarteng Adenta. MPP reorganization reject Dr. Bawumia as the party's flag bearer for 2028. He is not the man of the people. And a friend say MPP King Kong. Oneka anya Osubempa no so ono otimi kunipa no. Osubempa ono otimi kunipa. Na hu Osubempa pa na ahwehwe be ma ho aso kira mewu. Minim say your friend say cargo car whose speed fan ho kra and home from an obetumi agina wa. Okay, so George Kwarteng Adenta NPP Syria caller posted we 7 hours ago. All right, so such an irresponsible statement coming from someone who benefited so much from MPP. Character like Ernest Kofi Osubempa Bonsu must not be entertained in our internal politics. Character like this took us to opposition. I don't normally respond to this, but we must protect and defend the tradition from people who have gotten so much from the party. The response of the man, no. Then later, or they Kwarteng Adenta, the MPP Syria caller, SID another EB Ebeto, and not knowing says Osubempa Gane. Okay, so this is Kwarteng. I just spoke to Ernest Kofi Osubempa Bonsu. He says Oyerepa FM 100.7 twisted or framed his comment about Dr. Bawumia. I will leave him for now. Allah. Says almost friend on that. No one purpose. Yes, Osubempa we. Now, George Kwarteng Kolawi. HB Mau Gane question pass here. Now Osubempa we at the radio so 2024 no. We will crush everybody. Amaganya share the whole go. If you go ho, if you go ho, if you go ho, we share the side. I'm so no. Ese will be boss ma o senwa. O sit tantan no egu anum no. Osubempa o sit tantan no a egu anum no. Ese will be boom. Ema o senu e yito form. Na NDC ba beto aba na NDC wa ba mu nti no na bobi abetra na all threaten obia how Ghana yoria hwe so kawasem the entire sem crofo to aba ma kawasem. You don't go around threatening people who may you say who do you be then e dey na abetua you obi Ghana obi did you fie e dey na abetumi aye obi eden no Osubempa way 2024 ete your friend say na e wuntumi me say many president rallies or at this for the 7 minimum that is for the minimum na magani amagaya di ho amagaho you will have amagaho. Mama me num so kakra na me de ma bre kra. Mama me num so kakra. They say George Kwarteng na HSU na wo dwane. But notwithstanding that, I saw kind of no kra. The Okara Fabo, me on the DNA. Mum dear. Now, Kojo Dixon will piece FM, no more advert be. You say, your mum dear, mum dear, and the mum dear. Yan dear mum dear, no crack. I saw kind of dear. no cre no cre pa na osu bempa kai enyo osu bempa sofo osu bempa MPP. All right, so let's come to the cocaine matter. Omo fight ne de beba so. Yes, ye bobo anu gu ho. Ye be ye ho adwuma ma omo kama. Ye be ye ho adwuma ama omo kama. Ye bobo anu gu ho. The free Samre kopim June, July. We are taking over the airwaves. Ye be yam bi papa. Ye be yam asɛ no. Ye be yam omo. Omo say team for you say. Wa hu ye friend say flight, foreign flight bi abagana. Na osusu se cocaine ne sika ene so ene Dubai enye sa. In the first place no yes Piaga cement bag is now 125 Ghana cedis. Stupid Bobie talk oh Piaga nantwie ba te sell. One we can MPP near Jimia. So, Uber fast cement 2016, near 24 cities. A 200 cities, ya can now Piaga 2024. Ya can once and now be did Matamo has a Gufado, a cement no or yan one ne dem. Say, your mama. Minoka say Dr. Lordina machines in them ultra cement in the better 5 cities. Cold grind you better 5 cities. Say Minoka say Dr. Lordina ultra cement the better 5 cities. Unisika would be si daya. Kwa Wamon was cabesi. Wuni sika odi besi da yakọ free akọ obi ansra o cement to cement no ya to twetwa gu great so nwe no aka say de come de me wo mo mbeto no o mbeto no mo si wo mo dan kwa wudi free 24 Ghana cedis eba 100 eba 110 115 ye kwa kan no na wudi di atem 125 ebe kwa 150 ubeto would be sit there for some call to be sit there 38% for one sit there prosin 57% for the basic dying ama momo dembi 57 for no you basic dying ama mo dembi 38% for muntimi sit there monko obi am frem ha mo be kra mun tu free Ghana mo kra mo hu nimfa so bia Parliament kra mo hu nimfa so NDC ena amamwa geni a voice our parliament ena ase mo kasa kakra enka wenki ase apelo fe mamo MPs no obi an kod constituency monko don katifuo monko do bayifuo na yenya kwa anya adwuma parliament ho mu wo mu a anya ma mu free mu a entosiri ye nyina yenim na de na kwa you watch my back I watch your back ena NDC for pampamo ewo ho kesi apam mo kra free ewo mu free Ghana kra kwa Ghana kra entosiri akufu adu kra de Ghana ase ne enome ewo man no so me nam nim se wo wie ye no ko be free krom ha akọ ena otia na no ote bench so so amfa na akonya na anko ko hwini ote bench so no achia ne tofa ena abu na no na gum na so ye wona ate wo no wona wote wo no wo aye no amfo akonya na anko wona ahye wo no wona ate wo no akaka bensam ni kokoti sam no a wotira 8 years ekroma di kire nipa te se umfiri akonya so da ase oye nyame ase wiase nyina ye odia ena di wo perform adia to anumu a enane te se de ye de eye tofi ato eye ekota so asembe kra na mbeka akwa ya be ya me hu dia me beke ewe aha intim fodwo se wa hu bibi ade no intim fodwo ahu no wono a wonye oni adanse but wa hu tio intim fodwo wono se wa hu bibi ade na wono wa hu no woni adanse but wa hu waka intim fodwo bra be kira asem no mu a memma intim fodwo bra na bedi asem no won komo bra bia nai na efa aya ayi ya friend say proof ebra na yanka ho asem a o se da bi na unim dia yam ya me pamcho me pese presenters bi ya yenuanom presenters bi omudi sa adewe hu enkomo me pese etie de obia ekafa asasem we hu so yenkotie omahene kwabna on this cocaine saga me wi ameka asem ba kope I'll give you omahene kwabna, I'll give you City FM for the omakai, I'll give you Miami New York Atachi Frifa. You also okay Akwasin Sia the Okafa Felix Kwachon Kofi Bento the Medbetro. We are making a semba cope. And one no minka sabu. We are making a semba cope. Patch of Mamma Honya Hawaii. So yeni kan konkoti ye omahene kwabna I don't know what's in pan, right? Okay, all right. So 38% for no so omuntimi enta omun free Ghana ankwa ya kasa cement board last year na mu didi ni patem cement board ya Kufuor wo ntwa cement na the cement board ya na the Jomama otwa cement.
Let's call a spade a spade. Onyamiadum, we have sat here during a certain regime. We've spoken about some of these things severally. Severally. We need an improvement. And emotions, need pain, need bitterness. I'll pay you back.
Because resetting accounts is an onerous.
Because when you do that, then we're all forced to go back into history and watch some of the people acting today. The holier than thou people acting today. The things that they have said in this country and they've gone scot-free. Why? And there's a directive by the president that form this committee, collaborate with the person. If he is deceiving Ghanaians, afterwards that decision of punishing him duly, of course it's an option. But why? Why? And so I should go back and say, make you can see any area kwacho for twins wabekika. On one and some wabekika, make you can see any so it gives more room for me to suspect that something is happening. I will not go far from that. On one and some wabekika see any. So why? In any case, even the releaser, Ghana Airport Company didn't buy. It's funny.
It's one of the
it's funny. It's funny.
Let me get it and
it's funny.
And I think government should know. This is
they'll be forced to
an
play
issue that has to be handled
well.
You know, we have to handle this issue and handle it well.
I'm surprised.
It is unfortunate, say, even before the committee starts. Of course, I mean, I get a bit about the politics of it. Say, there is political propaganda around the whole thing, and government is forced to respond to political propaganda. No? But we still have to deal with the issue.
Exactly.
And that's why the president in his wisdom calling for investigation.
Exactly.
We don't have to preempt side investigations. We have to.
How many times haven't we started to say, Argentina mono airport 4, aviation 4, Argentina at least. We've said this countlessly.
Yes.
Now, okay, rush response really aba. Say at no point now in my many crime reverend now a crime to know in Team Fodwana. Is it a crime? If you know in Team Fodwa as Ghana Airport manager, is it a crime? And how do you even say so in team for because or you member of parliament, or minister, now at least over to my hello. You don't necessarily have to know him. So Crocus only the plan you don't need to know somebody before you plan evil in quote. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Everything that government is doing now is just letting us opening up more suspicion. It would own our saying from day one. Day one, and some are quite future one. Me, I've just written about even 10 questions for him. Put seminar or why is government rushing? There's a committee. Let the committee and they can't run away from some of this because too quiet. Now the flight details the tracking system. You can track and track and.
Right. So when you listen to them well, I don't have any problem with the issues they raised about Felix Ofosu-Kwakye. I don't have any issue. So me kasa na me a hypocrite because me right from I started asking myself the same questions. And lawyer Edu Jibekaya, I don't know how me sending or message say I don't know case we one picking it from this angle. But after some time no, me try say me analyze ya DB. Kwame, once a day, Omahinenom any abre about how Ofosu-Kwakye handle issue no. Once a woman who sent me a musa say, inti fodjo na dance die way. Between intim fodjo and Felix. Why and not why you so incoherent in the analysis? Who? But they did not take time to ask. Right? So young go to Okatechi Afrifa. But you send was that all. So young go to Okatechi Afrifa. Ubehu a sequential line of AIB. Ubehu we are match na wadie bi. My shadow na me ball or mine kwabna, right?
Yeah, one country a player say one day watching baby bro 7.
I feel no more yet.
I think you distribute. What distributions are? When you musa so momra mechirim your mama so won chirim play mienu e ba ye na enim yenu nyina koye no and the same route exactly from Ghana to Spain we are from Ghana to Spain from Spain to Porto we from Spain to Porto from Porto to Canada we are from Porto to Canada from Canada to US we are Canada to US and your mama see me musa question after you compare the activity log of this play, and you remember later. Ni yebusa say play great Africa na. We feel him see for the past 3 months. Play see me no ba ko currency Africa.
More fire.
We your mama so nchirimu.
To offer communicators.
Your mama so nchirimu. To offer communicators am jamfi. Wona anim number na bo. Chisim na ye ne say. Na wo Felix the edika ache. Play no de ba ye ne say. No kan correct. Na anim say so ye government spokesperson. Na try and touch raw man for no. A perjury.
Precisely so.
But you mumra. So go clearly. There is something very fishy about these two places. And we are calling, say, we have a security agencies who are national inquiry into the plane. Surprisingly, on the 25th, no plane near Babituno. Blackout to be back airport. The whole airport to do me.
What else do you do? Can you
Eti ya di yebusa question. Ya mass. Play me nui. On fire fu. Enye plane as wo de bia nenam te say United Airlines. Say no de kabeka so. Omo fa nipa
Felix Akwasinsia of Adom FM, right? On Felix. Me say I don't know what your mind is.
Why the cat was other waiting for the issue no. They say was me about 2 days Abra, President Mama, a director say, you put up a team. As of Friday, now a free and the National Security Coordinator, Mampenisha say, put up team together, no crano, invite various reps from the various investigative bodies. Now, Mampeni, a bobosono. Famco President Mama, a statement to be him. Now, make sure a body is no bobosono. As of Friday, say ye say, we are yet to even know, say, Narcotics Control Commission, Edomini Pako. We are yet to know, say, Police CID, Edomini Pako. We are yet to know, say, National Investigation Bureau, Edomini Pako. But as of the time, I'm not Felix Ekas or Catcher, say, Team no afre Honorable Reverend Tim Fodjo say he should collaborate. Now the question was, which team? Team benefit Reverend Tim Fodjo. Because there's supposed to be a team. President what kind of was it? I have directed all relevant investigative agencies, NACOP, police, NIB, and National Security Coordinator to immediately and fully collaborate with the Honorable Member of Parliament. As of that time, my issue is Honorable Felix Kwacho Fosu, the president write-up was clear. It was clear. As a Member of Parliament, I can't say, on what basis? And now back to conclusion say the Member of Parliament was lying. Honorable. What do you make? President say, oh no, near what he said, the honorable member Akenye, or no as Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Upon whom the young Shisheno, and not the Yama Ghana for Yanto Kobanasi, and Timap put the team together. Near your assembly, investigation no crime shall see.
On what basis? And in Team Fodjo, where they come into conclusion, say, cocaine, any sika. Ever flighting. He never asked that. So when you check all the three, one line of argument be on me and saying and whether it's a deliberate attempt or not, I can't tell, but they managed to skip the obligations are that in Team for geometry. When you are asking Felix that, on what basis, and what do you say in Team Forjo is lying? Where logic? On what basis? And in Team Forjo do you say? You see now those before MPP co-position no. Now they tell us, oh, can't no any evidence. Oh, yeah, journalist Banza. Oh, can't no any evidence. I journalist Banza. No. Today, they are the people who believe when you are alleged, you don't need to prove anything. All that you need to go out there and do is just go and tell people, whether you can prove it or not. Now, Bobia should come and prove. Send it to and send it to so. That is what they are telling us. That your yanisa because oh lawyer Chumberima Tiswo lawyer Chumberima Brabet say Utisu and answer Utisu. Period. That is the logic. Don't say or more catch or crumano. Before now they believe say okay some more radios now we need Adansidia. The law must deal with you. Today, now they are arguing from the other side, but not to waste time. Just another one. Now me call lawyer Chumberimaso. So you go to City FM. You go to City FM. And Makase
Ichifojo was irresponsible with the power that he's been given. You see, if there was substance to the allegations that he was making, if he understands the chair that he sits in, that press conference is not what he would have done. Even in substantiating it and defending the position, and he's been very steadfast in doing it, But he's even taking a very light-hearted approach. He's been dropping quotes. If I wanted to do that, I would have dropped the hit song. Come on. Look, the business of governing a country, the business of overseeing the security of a country is in your hands. You don't take it and play political football with it to get yours. And where I said, he saw an opportunity to become relevant for a week, and he took it. I mean him no disrespect. But he must be told in clear terms to be more responsible because, again, I look at the allegations that he's made, and they're spurious. To make an allegation like that as a ranking member of one of the most important parliamentary committees that this country has, the threshold must be far higher
than what is put
than basically he was gossiping. That is what he sat at that press conference and did, and then went on a media round to basically blow up his gossip. We should not allow politics to get us to the point where people we have entrusted a certain level of respect. Otherwise, he doesn't understand the responsibility he has been given. Perhaps he's the wrong kind of person for the committee that he's on. I'm not saying he's a bad MP. I'm simply saying that the role that he has been given is one that requires a lot more discretion, a lot more tact and subtlety that he doesn't seem to have.
The conclusion that Ghana has become a cocaine hub on the basis of those three instances is it's like a very big jump.
You cannot make those conclusions from.
Into I can for media practitioners no argument. You see the I can for Kwesisia Katechi Omahire Kobra. You also over one line of argument and their anger and their tantrums was towards Felix Ofosu-Kwakye. Never mind issues some raising, I also raised the same issue, especially with where is NACOC, where is Ghana civil aviation and all those things. So now me were concerns with that, but they were not interested in whether in Team Fojo our obligation is say Obeka Sembi. But now I won't take time. Maybe probably tomorrow I'll work on it. Me who loopholes be over. Me yet said I am watching, but me person me fa a list to a Chumberman lawyer and at time. And yes, City FM. I have other tapes, but these are the few ones I met me about. At least people can draw the line between what City FM did in the morning and what our brother Katechi Kwesinsia account for no media outlets no account for media outlets no. You can draw the lines, you can see everything clear. So that is that for the day, and I'm done. All right. So on issues about a diamond site, a friend sent me a message, Bobie, on this diamond gold mines issue. I think it is about time we as Ghanaians have to own our resources. The mining agreements need to be reviewed, and if Goldfield cannot improve the 90% to 10%, cannot improve the 90% to 10% to Ghana, then they must leave. But the deputy you just spoke to indicated 30 years agreement is over, and if they can't change their percentage, then they must go. We can manage our own mines. Nkrumah once said during the Declaration of Independence, the African can manage his own affairs. We are holding the okay, but I still have issues with this statement. Africa or Ghana is capable of handling their own affairs. I have seen government companies go down just like that. People just treat government companies as like Charlie, and sometimes it gets sad. Yes, I agree that government also only resources. Me said 10 years, 15 years to come. Now, private investors, and so that's it. My father and Chiama Kwame Nyante Odifo and lawyer Chumberma is with me here in the house. Lawyer Akwaba. Walk out here.
Adum
Efisia Paso. And let me remind listeners, lawyer Chumberma is the deputy commissioner. Momo Diani commissioner, right? Director General. Sorry, that's deputy DG for NACOC. Omuna enubone enesa niema no. Omo eshe eso ewagana hasi. All right. So I think since you took your office and any first day over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so that's it. Akwa Babio. So tell us. Answer Nebeko into details. No, my updates with this honorable in team for Joe. Cocaine, aeroplane, money, blah 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 blah. Where are we now?
Many are not going to come over many view.
Fabre.
Miss Sabi, move and me, who and me, yes, I had many are not many view.
So where are we now?
If you say, I mean, everyone said, we are going to Zoom who know what to improve. And I mean, I can't some.
I'm shocked.
So media has with me from and I'll be talking about something a month of one. No can as a offer no more bonus on the phone. It shouldn't be now.
That's when many other media phone.
Oh, I'm the for you.
Say, did your car some no so no all fathers here man no any problem.
Is young sir. And never back with D in your memoir. Sir, men are making ya because of me and narcotics officer.
Okay.
Enti comedian seem to be custom to me 2 minutes. But we have seen Macron Casa when you're primary kindergarten teacher. Why MP and MP Keko, Oko Parliament. There has to be a ranking member, committee in the Transia. Chairman in Senny Faso, report in Senny Faso immediately. I have Abraham Bemoya Yakanasame. In team for you. Okay. Enti kamenya nanka wa mayanko. Abra. Obi oni madman bia beka kire o se na o pe wasam na kan yi a. Ba bia se ka refa nyo na refa ye. Hamis wo hu se bibi ko se na wo bo hu dawru na top so kam. Hame. Be di kan wo bo ahwe nsi ya. Is a lie. Ba fa wo kontom punu ko a wona ma wu twa no anu nti wo san ya humna nti asam kura de ka ho no wo de ne to nchen ya e kwan na fa so so kwa so kwan bonne so kwa sa piso you should know better. You should know better. Wunyine de uto manya sin bebre wunyine de but
really
oh of course he's less than 40 years and I'm more than 40 years yo ayakola
I see
of course wunyine de baba wo de fa wonfie ni kwato nchen babi a wote na mpani nkonya so na wote nti so wo hwa mponu a
no I want to
you fancy when you in the SARS we expect certain things from you. Or baby otieno. So when your information papa ya no kresa. Na senka wo pese mpani ntia. Enya den so bafo a friend chairman. Fanisa woman transia. Sittings be anywhere. He can just call the chairman. Say say. Na can the chairman so will let information to the interior minister. And I say, interior minister and campo mostly agency heads. No, what was all you have to go through the sector minister.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm so diabra.
Okay.
Until you go to the interior minister at all costs. Now, no be lazy with the national security coordinator, the NACOC near that for a factor was answered home.
So hold on, honorable.
Yes, sir.
Honorable Team for a ranking
member for the security and defense and interior committee in parliament.
I see.
Yeah.
Then two, one contacted any of the agencies here.
No.
The sector minister one contact.
No. One answer. The oye and say, "Bra mampani letter ne ba bonten na or mampani statement ne ba bonten." Actually, ano no kwatno letter catch the chairman say chairman ne makwan ne invite sector agencies ne mra nanim.
But no adi kia ka asem
no kan say hunu da sabi. We go sabi ni kwan say. Now what the guy I can want something. So what I say?
Yeah.
That is a challenge. Okay? But so now when so you thought that we the agencies can give you information. What about you? You knew the agencies can give you information. So why didn't you go through our minister first? Why did you come to talk and say, who say, now let me now call the agencies, come and give us to my letter the committee chairman, Honorable Agaga. Invite these agencies. Omama update on. Sapema was one containers was some way. Omre update on that. Omre update on cocaine and yache war. Even saying, Yanibia and I've watched Central Region. Yamro update. There's some update on the airport case. Are you okay? It's not first. No, we want that to offer Afani. And Penisa will be a side and one fan to a bifrato. To be added with the cotton or what might the fraton just say.
Now I get your point.
What I say? What might not a fraton just say? Saying and the same way as a one way argument and should be put into you. So the next time, so Obama Tina become one someone. What me can say is so can. So would now can say for the first just more kind of would you know anyway? I'm a lawyer. Anytime I tell you, say, with your work, I should have a contrary thing to disprove your work. If you are unable to bring, to bring the contrary, then it means you are lying. And the onus can never change. The onus say, he who alleges the right law in every jurisdiction is that you prove it.
Finito.
And it will be bokrono. Na say Nico do court wa. Aban court before no or bokro do the ka. Edia dance and Lord say you prove beyond reasonable that and let me ask me where they know. Me men can we. Let me be them show. And I walk on some asam say when na wo de mabagina court say we are there me men can say we are we nti me man court when are them buy to wo are them buy ya we attorney general say we police ni when na say wo bokọ adu a kire say edia dance ni bibia ba kire say ampa phone yi asema si we ai. So one to me and yes, sir, impossible to see a chimney and a microphone. You be down something
because when you are dancing,
and someone prove it. No. Some way change because of consistency age in a radio Zakasa. It will not change. So what I say, it won't change to any point. It is still the tried law in every other jurisdiction, not just Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay, not just Ghana. And no say and nay obi ever to no mutu ever can be say yes say no problem but yes you know I don't see a woman or some near American somebody. It's a mechanic say playing this same be see Ewokutuka mama I dance say playing be see wampa to both of my video I be a plane in landing and I be or in a taxi, you know, and as be a baby, now they are trying to be a black, and as be a play see when they be a money place for. Never more say video. But I don't know, if we say about more, it's also a say about money. What is it? What the answer is about?
Nothing. And I think say,
okay,
Minia Samson Cranny a clash or home.
And you know, Quampo. Obi about more about we or no was it city, is it TV or a Umaru Sanda? Ono su kwando enso ne de sa na ko wie.
Oh really?
Oh. Ko video na hwebi. Okay. Aba yi wo mo customer for you so kwatena se wa me hianim. Ono kwando ne wan kumba ke. What say anya boss one. Simple question. Does your person or your man has evidence or not? We can ho sa.
So at least so on find public me cry mo de.
Minimum so wo.
So de bi kire mo.
I don't say you man no bibia na say de ba bonti be kacha wo de won te security wo bibia wo ko nyina wo te so as ranking member bibia na wo de won value no e den de value no so say nam say value no nti na ka say me nya na kan ko me kwa kamini bi because they say kan yaka wo contrary to na fabra e enti me say man me ka say wan hwe de wo ye no be pia me be do ben de be ya na say wachi wo okay because I mean me do government ase officer man e te so ya da me mpese de we be politics but mo time no eni ma bi esi bia eni ma bi akota ye hu
I na mon country
oh come on man be security matters you don't expose everything yes say be one man now officer front man what I say you be any you are shielding arrest animal you na mon country Ghana pombo na mutra ye kobra hwase me you teni sika $350 million ayi sika Ghana for makasa mo bi da mo dem no minyim se kan me ye bi ganya 20 and will be done account
list well
okay but what didn't to ntenya e sika wo man muni nyina timi ko parliament ko sre ekɔgye permission kɔgye BBC adeba mamuga ɔna nti ndesika ketwa na narcotics officers BNI officers atimi akabom achi cocaine ne bo som $350 million ya anye braba nya na manamko na wadwe o se de plane besi airport mum no ane beja no de ba so ya mpa bo so de bi ba ha obere mbuza so o de ba no $350 million
Sanka and team for your baby am street value.
Onye serious
Ana
onye serious see I made no air try say if you have been able to arrest cocaine worth $350 million and the matter is pending now in court ni anyisika nya ni pa no so na jembe nanim wodi osu obi dia wo na wo se wo odifa plane busy kroma why is the crown a bomb money Ghana Airport Company for say yen mo hwe bibia sense me to born kakra wo join news na say na what say me ma yen produce CCTV camera am say na won kwala kro wo news za
yeah there
wodi CCTV cameras. I've got to do more flight itinerary. Do we care about the flight? If you must go police to go and find tell you
that's a flight
normal the flight if you must and the call Jupiter no call Pluto we don't care what we care is that we see the cocaine by and on the tear your mind not where the flight is moving from and to tell you about maybe a flight in fear walk on no bekono and tear your mind the first of free and then Spain ever since haba it's not against any law so be logical be reasonable more than yet masabi yen fa eno en fa ye ho se plane for Dubai eba Ghana no mama mo example kura Dubai flight to Dubai eba Ghana wouldn't say ba ha eno na fa Cote d'Ivoire fo it was the Cote d'Ivoire fo ne Ghana fo nyina ba Accra first
okay
ebe do about 12:30 awia
no are you Ghana
see Accra fo no no dan no sa Cote d'Ivoire asan Cote d'Ivoire
okay
akoyi Cote d'Ivoire fo ne guo no fa Cote d'Ivoire fo afri Cote d'Ivoire Cote Dubai e de won ba Ghana
okay
ben no nine fa ho baby no wa fa Ghana fo afri ya Cote Dubai na be so Cote d'Ivoire fo no so eto mo no musu fri ya asa no Cote Dubai wo ye fa ho ban it's almost a plane ya akode angle si amachechere wi o fri ya okwa ha wasa ba da to Ghana wasa fri na Ghana na wasa akosenya wo si ani ti so call sa ba sa ni ntino watomra this is common sense entiamra biara ni mo de entiamra na ye se wo sei what the money laundry abam what the cocaine abam eno de ban sa red eye bp de ban sa o se twhwem but my question is say oba se hon na apese afade a sabi ye nya nyankopon eti ye ni ntimi hunu oman ni ntwe no ba biara e ma ni ntimi nyi ba bi wa bi besie bia ye hunu ntina security services bia wo man bia mu no kwabana one the intel any informations and the adwuma. So we have informants and people who will come and give information to you every now and then. Sabi, baby, I tell you, every day, every single day, there be a economy biara, and I did that mama be a wama. When you intel, I can be. Yaba, a baby fruby, my home, the aqua say, where you see her, where you say her, where you say her. And then they also take you more steps and we take steps about it. Okay? But say, over catch them say, flight be day. Also, suspect say, we intel, they cause an intel. I say, flight to the cocaine by Ghana. No problem. I'm say, can they say, me drink on can who say, cocaine will be a wedding who can be and see a chinwa. Yedi can yamana say, the Japanese in a quiet. But now to bear me in somewhere and the chin Nigeria in Ghana. About that chin, no crack comments. I can't miss any agent now. It's more business, I say. A dining baby and when Dimu Biara, we will take every legal proceedings or processes to see it. If I'm a beer. What them? He's still going to court and come. So what I say? It will cast, I say, Bibi says, see. Dear, you better expect a few ones and what they done said at Tadahumba. And no pon, say, wouldn't my dinner with the Oya. Won't to a dance in a din, El bedroom, some pennies on to bedroom. Or to this year. It's a woman the way pa. Come no crash a car fasten because some I can in was in and your mind comparison was some near. Ye national security issue. Sango for the Chesapeake show make a say I'm pa. the Cobras be much you more. Would you two Jano? Uma from 100. Don't just send boy young to the Imperial. Would the Sika said the baby Nipana come home be able to know much you. It's not even done besides him be say. So one pass a young graphobe in the bed cocaine. At the free plane with the comb fee, I could go. It's what time they were so one day with Chairman saying, what the cocaine goes away trying to say much wrong. This is common sense. To my common sense and then will say, you haven't exposed such information at the end of court. They will escape. But who are crowds to say, yes, we're investigating the what you want. Medi police kakre. Sa some two be a. What now about money say? As much as me A, B, C, D. The based on whom club now I would can be police for any complaints. Not ya refer to an investigator. Now investigator ask for one BM to come and give him your statement. Based on your statement, no. Ubo chumudin, ubo chibani din, ubo kwaba bi ansa din. Ni ya jinasa fro ke bi ansa beto ba ya dance ni. Chibani bet me atre ama yakotitu. Ni ya jinasa fro sango for ni nara. Sa na ye aduma no. So se investigation so kan so tiase a ekwen fa so ye no. So now me bisa. Why na abo ndin go hun se na kan ni na. Ah pese ye friend investigating. Ye friend say. Na asini pa ni ye den. Owo hefa. What role did the person play? On a conference can. And on a deca why are they? Give us tangible and reasonable answers to these questions. And based on that, we can act. Now, question Mukasi, what I'm for Talawaso. Yes, I see. Pima Meshe, Evana Fino, was made a tale. I'm going to be no deal. I'm going to be no deal. And the president Mama can with an annotation. So could you ever do an affair? Sab and Palagron only a debut from my found. We are in for business. We are here to work. And you did them intimate. We came to work. And I can assure you, sir, Narcotics Control Commission there. Under the leadership of Brigadier General Manti. And the two deputies are going to come.
Yeah.
Me come. Alright, forget. We are the army, them foot back up. And Koyebi, see a child, the Unyamwa. But you buy ye, your principal about the city, but you would Amagana for it. And indeed, we bring it to the Ghanaians.
No, but I think Ghanaians also are more interested in personalities behind these crimes.
Oh, when I said Nasibiana mattress, for instance, Nigeria and India, Nico Kenny worth over $2 million.
Wow.
Send my body, your friend is him mouse or something, maybe, or Igbo name. Actually, you had never person whom we have fancy. Yachi another British national corner, so not the cannabis is problem. Every do Ghana, Yachino. Or them cannabis, like what can it be a week?
Oh.
Yachino, or them, or about
really?
The other cases, I mean, the case upon cases, I actually. What I say? Yeah, the money here. One more actually, one more turn red in England, but I know just about 2 weeks ago.
Sir, red,
yes, my team be more call.
Sir, red, me free.
Who's your free?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me. Tramadol, a permitted drug.
Yeah.
But the permitted milligram, no, a 50 and 100.
Yeah.
Anything above that, it's not
based on doctor's prescription, or you can buy it yourself.
No. It's a painkiller. Tramadol is a painkiller.
Yes.
See them tell me guys a 50 and 100. No, doctor be my trainer myself will be a. Everyone will be walk to listen. Na pain no when to me sustain it. It's a year in the consequence. Such a person needs a serious painkiller to be able to cure it. So what does it? I don't know. What when your doctor be about my chance be done to see a year 15 be amount. So what does it? Second econom nepin nimko and tiamarabia. Name mum anything beyond 100. Yabacho. Yamakoi. It's ye were 225 near 250. And only read now on body.
Oh.
But deɛ ɛnni ka wɔ ho ni
wɔn opium na ɛyɛ no
good na no deɛ ɛsere wɔ ho no sɛ ɔho wɔn a ɛɛtɔn no ɛne wɔn a ɛyɛ no wɔnim sɛ ɛbɔ no na ɔyɛ nti wobɛkyerɛ no wohu company Accra FM wɔ ho ne ma ɔno nso atwerɛ ho sɛ made in Accra tinani yɛkɔkye baako 40 feet container ɛwɔ Tamaport yɛmna ntɛ ndakyi 40 feet container wɔsɛ yɛkɔ Nigeria ne yɛsɛ yɛma ne nkɔ Nigeria ne mpukrampo na asafa kwati kwan so
ɛbi na Nigeria de
ɛnyɛ nipa ne guɔ ane yɛakye no ane yɛgye container ɛnyina si wɔ yɛbi yesu no adaka ma anasɛ container ma kɔbra woyi adaka baako bi esu na obi esu a red yɛ ne sahye mu saa bebree okofa na obi enwa senka Apple me phone anya bia ofa na bia enwa wokɔ kyerɛ ba mu nipa ko ɔyɛ phone ɔbra ɔno deɛ ofa na sɛ atwerɛ made in India na India kakraka yɛ da hɔ yi ɔbra Ghana kora sɛ so na India ne atwerɛ sɛ made in India keke yapɔn
actually ade na yɛ boys na e serious
nti wɔn sɛ deɛ ehu adebiam sɛ deɛ sere na nika wɔ ho no sɛ ɛnyɛ ne sere pɛse but the interesting part is wɔn mo ɛtɔn wɔn ho enu sɛ wɔtɔn de bɔ ne nti they don't display it on counter
ɛhyɛ underground
ɛhyɛ bag mu ɛtɛ baabi to wo baa no wakɔ yi di abrɛ nti yɛn intel no bi lead into a place in Western North region ti yɛn nya intel na certify yɛ bibi ehun sɛ genuine yes my team from here your tactical team straight no movie Western North and they brought them 2 people comes to the appending court
ade aye boys na ehu
yeah senator na yeni abidi action and every now and then we pick in intelligence you will be a year ho adwuma me person to din wa you will be a year ho adwuma in other regions you best strike one after the other even this afternoon I signed and I approved another intel exercise on the same red year in another region.
Yeah, boys, no, no.
Okay, before some about her, no, last time and son, maybe. So we are working. It's here and the castle upon Sabita Fraction, we queen who had money in action. Nanka Benyan could be Sabita Fraction, Cabasabon could be was a year to send my bonnie susa. Pamo. Now, so no one no. No will be our own Sabi Nagimasano only maybe a deal or not to all kinds of anymore at the subject. With the mindset to say, or can you good Muhammad Naban? As we are comfortable not to Krumon as and Consequumbo, one Tiabon, Timena Tigana. So, mine about what him be.
But then the council, you know, they don't care.
Oh,
no politician.
No, you will care. You see, that the point for you to care, Baba. Yeah, I will say, at some point on one of the was a Sabita to within him. Go and watch the video ever in the field. Show me the Americans. I saw someone who would listen. That posture alone tells us or confirms that we would listen. So just keep quiet.
Mama Unia Kwaba, former deputy national organizer, Ora Chief Baini. And one and say national deputy national campaign coordinator, right? Yes. All right. So, Ora Chief Bani, Mira Akwaba. Oh, sir, you didn't come out, but nothing say yes. Oh, limited time. So when we are anyway. Listen, Akwaba. Bakori. Okay. But Mama has something to yeah, I met him. Now, I don't know how to join here. But, Chief, quick one on Nema Yemia Diamai and minimum so follow story. No, what follows today? What do you think about this story?
Well, I mean, that's in a chair on your chief. And the producers are no Mudi Jumapa and Moma Basu. I mean, so Matthew Kaka Nache. I check. I freely Baba.
Yeah. Now, when I'm here, I'm calling the Yaka crabby.
I'm not in Komoya, Minia, Council, and Uji. Now, Niquas. You see, I don't know, but every year with time, no. And you may be crowd who I would say, I will bet you.
Yeah.
But, say no, Casano, I say, what I see is some group of people want to take a certain trend. So politics can be to do this. Na and they are then and no say we are come center stage na ye kasa. But you know say in this politics there is a key game being leading. But sometimes you know I am a referee, which is agenda setting. And to be honest with you, when you called me to come now, me fi thank you, now baby I do it DNA. Call me name.
Once my one
and
one here na we in some way.
To be honest with you, I am me who they make about the only a futu kakra wo ho say council comrade official and he said me pie wo be na me he na o bi na ma chia na onam kwan bi so am say that be council say onante sa o because he say no me na me ona wo be kan mama he ama me mati am wo be chia mo fante
mati
na mo china Ghana fo nye nije senti ni say ye wo senti binti a constitution in this office other offices and security when you da by eyem be me defo bia na se bi umbe tu from angu na ya fa kwan bi su e dia ye eyi na kwabna si chira be frame na I heard say Dana security operatives no ekoya arrest no I think I listened to senior comrade Nilante and he's a former MP so I think said the all can unim they were checking now and
it has not been challenged yeah
say patch also or the never na bisa ai guys will say assembly pony I can I could do purpose so okay saying I was here na baby you could see no o can say busi baby I chichira bo no
I understand
so baby you could see no we have to go back there for everybody to know say this is where we are going ya brepa na Ghana for say mo meni e say uba be ni a unya de ogina park na or senior man no say anamo a
o to abo park
because the generation human here na you can say kamene e kasa na wo ne ho akete ya
no
baby ya chichi bibi ato ho ni eja ho amachina maso abeka say yesu ye ba he de be ye ni na mistakes baby o kaka say bi oso first na ye nim o azumu office no there are certain things and in fact maybe your team bench kura na no office say but we who ni say na tie the nature of the work ni tikasa ni bi o here
who find it market na kwa na de kan na kan me kan fam phone ya kan ma kan na ka bullet amati no dam ana kan just na ka now you are not at the same position but say what you mean kan say so kan no
people be shiana so biba no chia ya na wan ka say good morning say ana hello say no chia no say chalia just say chale no ni nipa no etu onim de etu ye besre they have a lot of work to do as opposition omo he no mo organize this and no man no mo dey there me yan is a council who do big kasa will be also and hey the last time I was following your country and it was like there was an arrest in the bus and let me say oh those are fake news but that is what somebody's reading and na sa agenda no where
that is the danger
na papa na ye nyina na che so de ni semu no de and you know the people are running show musem no so bisa questions and I heard something nice say ye be bibia cry be in life
okay
if there is any kind of investigation on this matter right because no call TV soon no chere flight 2 na nanka me nim kra say oh you good or landing this and you know all these tricks in the flight business na some years corner
na onia what my yanka no krebu say flight be free point A echo point B no some ban to point A is that a crime
that be
anytime say that the Emirates doing example man
crime
of Dubai or Ghana from Ghana to Cote d'Ivoire, come back to Ghana again before you go back to Cote d'Ivoire. Sorry, to Dubai.
Lawyer too, but yes, or your software and Kameka say be a name side trading.
I mean,
because software.
I don't believe Crasso is software.
Oh, sir.
No.
And Kameka so name trading because So no boat you must suspect is a play be a back into be a cause.
What is wrong with that?
I didn't crophobia now why you
but
and now one for
my background,
I don't get it.
my background because in 2024 I think April 24th or so almost interdicted Ghana Airport Company Limited NIPA 4 almost dealing drugs almost the honor
2024
yeah no more power no. So when I read that story today, it gives me an impression like in Team Forge, I think owning BB.
He has a clue.
On a business and
something we don't know. Yeah.
And I don't know whether I said on not working. Council senior man will have PSO officer and any so maybe they decided to run to the public to just come and smear the NDC because if so, would be the Ghana Airport Company.
No, but it's an agenda.
Yeah, drug business. No, then which means where he's coming from, probably he knows something.
Also, Becca. Nagana phone you so you heard no nasi bisano na when yasem papa bianca. Because
but when say been man say last tape here boy, say sorry. Last tape here boy from City FM. You saw the way the guy was dissecting the issue.
Yes.
I could tell something, maybe I could tell maybe. Yeah. What I say? Look at the way I know say there's certain issues. That is what you call logical reasoning. Say if you know. And yet, the other people are not be my one work class. So he breaks the matter to the barest minimum.
And you can't say you know the critical thinking.
Exactly.
It's no more there.
What I say? And no necessarily with the until benefit say, Bessie Panic couldn't have been get the Banyan Sanin at us. It doesn't mean as a phone because we are Jimmy for whom that. Yes, a phone call belongs away as a pahabai. We couldn't have it. As some way about our banty, we not a number of again. One year and Senia, Uber Tess and Len be mouse will be this moon. What is it? What can someone is okay? Because you'll be picking it from your stomach point of view, but not from here. Or find it from here, where they're not, I could tell them break the issue down. No, Mr. C, $350 million.
If you are not in the street value.
So when there's 10 billion,
anyway, but so this issue about a subject matter they're dealing with, but propaganda machine renewal MPP has sought that yes, we 120 days, but you remember a memo afternoon and the reaction from the other side. But it seems like now that is the agenda. We will lie. And now who am on Facebook said they would intro power no. Yes, you be intro and how much so machine is so I don't know whether this to or follow that pattern. Yeah, or more a cartoon.
Kara, I mean chetty for na mean chairman and mabegafo. Na yama nyina ho so akwaba.
Yeah, eja.
From a very long break. I'm saying breaking up what? Opposition in government. Anyway, so I think, sir, for a very long time, me imagine, sir, as we may discuss it. I have some very special reasons, and to me family focus on call. Except that I have put in a few commentaries, but not to really discuss the subject matter. Because I know the MPP from how it was birthed and how it has grown and how very destructive it has been to this country. And you know, when I see things like this, I take my time and see how it will trend. But I've realized that Nkofo Bebre and Shedem MPP ni ye. And until I'm taking my time to discuss it properly for the first time. But this whole thing is a cock and bull story that was cooked. aiming at only one thing, to divert the attention of the Ghanaian people from happenings that were against the party, MPP. They began from, say, Yanko Chejan to PZ, MPP before the question, MPP before the show. It just say Bia Koso Bia MPP for the year. They began from time where there are histories that I wouldn't want to go there because I don't like to discuss things that I wasn't there and I was told. No, I don't like it.
But the SC,
I me aware. Me kai was Debi. President Kufuor wa bemu somewhere 2006, 2007. Na yewa asembia gidi. Na emperifo hu bomu. I wouldn't want to be very detailed. Now, Kofi Juma decided to use Adebi to divert Ghanaians' attention from Adiana Air Koswa, Sabi, of Akufo Humbomu, where asem wom, Obia was Amabem, Ama Bina Jidim Bonnet.
So and the thing.
Then Kofi Juma Yatiwa was say a boka crack kebi free Eba na sa buono se be hwe fo ma Ghana fo nyina bewu.
Kofi Juma na yes.
Oh yes. Na was say omde news okra kan bi. So that time na wo Hello FM.
Kofi Juma na me kan.
Kofi Juma cooked this whole thing. Me kwaja o. I don't know.
But Besu Kofi Juma.
Mo nyina mo kan bi. Odi news. A bonus just say and it was
thank you for coming.
It was generated from a government institution, I was say, will be at the news. Kwabra, diversion, another diversionary tactics are MPP for use was because they decline. And your man, a coso, ewo, abaya abemu, we are Korea, dear, the cochino, Obi and I. We are kofa we yachino. Dear a buyer na a very dominant. Omo who say enimguasia ne son. Na Ghana from front omo da. Eye ade na ye electrical cables a ECG eko kraba o my way mu. Yeah, cables no, kwabna. Eye afenyo marking. Mati opoku prempe napo. Wanum ene omunua kuma Dubik. Miami Nua, Dubek. And Omu Boom. And Omo no wako crack cables abano, Omo asaye cables no alumi, and Omucha, the Seliwa. And the China for. Assembly by no, Omo will say, where dear, ya cry ya pencil, rural electrification project, and I was here, no. Young Quakoye, Ama, and Crassier Bebre, Nicania. And your man, your coffee say, the Baba Buamo, Monsona Cania Nibino. Sanya mania ya sa ye ni selu wa aton adi adi scan bi aye campaign kwabna se nya sa electrical cable na po oni ka pre na po no oje dama e na etusre na po no oni ka pre na po o ka pre an kwaji aban scholarship so dey go school na po no oni ka pre ehun fa na po nya access kana onama na ode bo ne bo se enu over $30 million into no omu make sure some ben running mate no.
I see.
Yes. Cables no who's cano e ho na ewo na po ho ewo akwai afenyo marking ho omu na wi aye
you go afenyo marking
no. Yes. Enu ntino who said Dubi ka ba bontia he is communicating but he is not communicating well. He is trying to point an accusing finger at those who stole or who dubiously took the cables from the pot. But he is not able to be blunt like I would have been. I don't know, say media me free on na she see ye. E teacher so person tell say o free hono, why na e boche. Why na e minister.
I see.
And tokwa ben na no ni napo. Dubik no ni napo kon. And tokwa ben because I'm very privy to a lot of tokwa no makon.
I see.
In one instance, and Tokwa Mokono, na poni say or platform no so no didi na tem and ohun ye no ko resign.
So the issue was not about Asante Bediatu.
Oh, Bediatu de ne ba, Bediatu ba. And o crack cables no. Bediatu ne ba, and a crack cables no, e fa kese na Bediatu ba ne cry. And you know, a diversionary. Omo hu say, cables na sam ne ba no, ye ni mu be gua seja na fo be twe abo so no. Ene fadwo wo na wagimie una wanim se konto ko ne kodim tro na Ghana fo nyina adwen koso se kokain dia omo tie a omo ye be hye omo kokain be se ye ma enti ne sa ne tie dia koka ne dintro no ye ni animonyam ba wo dia wo de title bi a Ghana fo bu sa title no se osofo title no enti kwa na fa wanim kwaje ano no koye eno kodi santro no kwabra na se bi me be kasa anya wo na so koyi ma no wo na wo so obeyi ma no ho na meni aban so anya adwen da otuma say wo bi na kodi ntro to aban so fine aban wo to me so obetimi abegina kasa oh asema kwa ne kan anya no kure but wo dey don't hasten to even grant or put anything out. What can I say? Oh, I buy you interested. They said they don't have my no. Eti open your wedding Troy. You're interested in Troy now, would you know? Now, Sabi, who now 2 million. But I never try a see a name, Renny Sis, what would 2 ye.
Into until so about better than a day.
What would you know ye?
Be answering the baby.
Wouldn't you know ye? Who are by no? Would you funny say, Sabi, a crass of a canon way? Who one year the same? 1 year over bedroom, my catch him, say, Felix. Wo be ka che me say we di ntro no enya no na me pa tie mani ma kire esie kura wo 2 mire ni wo so ehonum na makote wo no ebeba mu no ma yire ne pampe na be gina Ghana fo anim opani ye microphones yi nyina eti media fo nyina momra opani say be bia wo 2 mire no esie kura wo 2 no so na ye nyina ye ntie because ko Kenya de papa.
But you see, but you see, the other side of the issue is that said ye okay ya menu we so senior chief Baniaka no. I don't think they decided say omo ba the council NDC government in a healthy conversation.
No.
They decided say ye be tia nua bro ye.
Yes, diversionary.
So me bana me too, who say adwuma no.
Yeah,
but I think say you're not man Felix
yes.
Oh yes.
To block
but that thing has prolonged the conversation. Very needless conversation. And it's diverted. They have succeeded in diverting our attention from the Kabuna Irano. That was their plan. It is how bother me. That's a me piano pia. That's how my mate me beat you nam do kosak. Why you na me kwakwa. Oh, that is where I think say I was say obia ye be fa na bam na was so kosua da me to first. No, politics is a game of the wise.
Anyway.
It's a game of the wise and fools are playing. It's like no you can't be in politics. So I buy goofed and I give it to them, they have goofed. Because nipa no no say aeroplane bi e di cocaine aba. Me boa. Me pacho Felix otwi aeroplane. Aeroplane e jo mama dia. Wo de any say obebo yen. O man no e ho ban me boa. They say no wo pese o che say wo ye holy adanda. I want to mean you are
so but when this me I mean for evidence ma.
Yes.
But I know about just to say.
Yes. Just because or person or divert your attention from Kebua or no minority micro minute minority no leader no akwa wia. Oh Debbie say no they are more pen omanya. Ebiani see ati ya. E ka osan ki yan discuss Kebula. O makọ wia.
The agenda set.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I say? Cables now makọ wia na afa no makọ no makọ wia cables no. O ma divert your attention from that cables no makọ wia no. And you discuss
National Signal Bureau.
Yes.
What
I say? So Edu boy yasin.
Mama ma dey
Ah, obi ehu say Edu boy yakọ wiye sika ko to dan makun akọ 27. They have succeeded in diverting our attention from it.
You believe say
Give to Oware mu nyina.
You believe say ade betiama in team for your ade sade no. Now Professor Adai formerly of Gimpa.
Yes.
MPP Adai.
Yes.
Ababa ye interview aka say Jomama first 100 days no hu bi da.
Yes.
Who achievements had
yes.
The one you know.
Yes.
And you might so that was where I say your conversation.
Exactly.
I didn't see you anything for your
because you see the first time every new government what time a free will first 100 to 200 days say who lose track and grips on the first 100 and 200 days now.
Asababa.
Maybe a marketer. I believe in a quarter report business. What must I say? So, the first quarter no. Who holding the year now to me you to turn your man in a year. What done it back? So one who wants some year to say the Akufa do here now. What tiny shots here? No. What pafanya me bra obi am few. So that's where Oman who said John Mahama after having gone home and learned the lessons say no
or go too fast
it's in the DNA be ya e be ma Ghana for kra be lose track on the abine ye especially when abine focus any Ghana for a desires e ko to the extent say kwabna ya kwachi wo bi a ono atimi akọ wiye sika atimi akọtọ dan makoma 27 atego Ghana for were like wow it's next guy when you know na mbagi ye levy wa bra jo ma say ko twa levy mu any sanity dia yem fansam na to aban ne so na fei Ghana for attention e wo aban ne o mapa wo ye ne so nyina no ye free ho ne ye ko discuss ade ye cocaine na kwabra sabi nka pese o discuss cocaine kura kwabra aban be pa ne wo wiase we mu a the same name cocaine apart from MPP.
Kabaku for the answer.
Who former president wonu cocaine ama ne hwena si. Wo bia wonu cocaine ama wo him kra hwen no kra no. Want feeling.
But the answer. Oh, we are the boy discuss.
Wo bia wonu ne na da bi ona ba wi anam we. Addict be na chen no. No who to be jaba wo mia wonu be discuss cocaine wo Ghana ha.
No, but
MPP mom Jimmy Dawson.
They know their track record, but they know can too much. So then they needed to pull brakes.
MPP discuss cocaine. Ghana.
Any money laundering.
Money laundering. Who discuss cocaine? Well, be your friend is Raymond Mankwa. Historically, Obianu away cocaine business for Ghana. There is no chambers. Law chambers, dealing cocaine business. I check for the chambers. There is none. Who back a cocaine wa Ghana ha? Wabra o pemu no kimpe no. Bourgeoisie is not tiase. No nguye.
Thank you.
So for Jimmy.
I got I thought we discussing. But Harun.
Anyway.
Harun, quick one on this agenda setting. To smear JM, to smear the NDC.
Kabla, before he comes in, just to buttress on your agenda setting. Do you know, say, please do it. Let me say, yes, it's a funu and crack room.
Oh, yeah.
And yet, Sebi, a grovoa. Omuko, Sebi, well, naturally, so Namno will not down. Yes, it's a funu. A wook room.
Not only the bank of every free.
A special agenda, say,
only say funu. Only say if any Ghana vote. Yes.
If obi a
wo mo
Roses what tones on Cote ni Sierra Leone
omo ne de o makogu a family sent me identify omo no
e omo nyina
e no mutimi de ambulance ko so a efunu na omo ay ice block efunu ay ice block no mde be gu kwam yeah some side yes.
No, but I think in honor, yes, sir. The current NDC administration is who the kind of opposition they are dealing with. because you dealt with them in 2008.
We should know by now.
Yes, me I want to hear now.
No, NDC doesn't seem to have learned much.
No, it's quite early.
Yes,
it's not supposed to be early. You should know the MPP by their deeds.
Yeah.
That we know.
But by now,
Oh, you don't know.
The Ghanaians know, but the problem with NDC is they take so much chances and being complacent, and a lot of times dealing with your enemy. Oh.
But taking lessons because we didn't bend this in him.
Matthias.
It is always a mature, and I'm getting pointer. Bibi,
Matthias, Mami Chaite for senior Luster, say, yes, I check. Resetting no account. Miss me bomb say resettings and becoming honorable ones who share check. Honorable last year we see me from honorable one Michao
honorable chief honorable Bobby
last week na you discussed the same issue na many omwana you discuss the same issue na me catch almost say it's like NPP frustration has affected their sense of reasoning very early and I have me sometimes minimum more NPP me respect and they are in high positions. It is people like Tim Fojo is leading senses me respect it appears at least I should be independent minded. I shouldn't definitely depend on Adriana Mikase ombetumi omumum na ombetuma etumi from. You see, NDC has won elections not because of their might, the Biamikadi, and not because Omuo, their Ghanaians bought into so much of their manifesto. We were suffering under a dictatorship. No amount of lies can change because we have just gained independence. What do I say? So you're gaining independence. People are still jubilating. And nothing can change that perception of independence. So anybody at this point who try to set agenda, Ghanaians will not understand because already NDC have decided to set an agenda of resetting. So if somebody has set an agenda to reset, what at all can you do to make that person think, say, near NDC Bayano and Yadipa? Look, according to our Criminal and Offences Act 28, 1960, it is clear who and how we should deal with people who decide, say, Omu be destabilizing the economy by false pretense or by creating fear and panic. The laws are there in our constitution. So, when this same party called NPP members touting themselves as lawyers and they fail to understand, say, for which reason that act should deal with the person. It's clear in our constitution. Now, in Tim Fojo, and I was discussing same issue, and I said, so he's just been used to gain some level of publicity. That's all. Because look, if anybody in this country would not be scandalized by this act, then you are not a Ghanaian. Because this is the only country all of us belong to. Ghana is the only country. And coming from a cocaine regime, a dictatorship regime, to the extent that even when you are about to expose crime in that regime, and these same people want Ghanaians to believe, say, they have this country at heart. If you have this country at heart, in the history of this country, nobody or no political party has ever been defeated such humiliation this way. The way you humiliate MPP, I'm not sure any political party have undergone this particular defeat, this type of defeat before. Senior, Anamibwa. In over 1.5 million, getting to 2 million. And for now, no, Anka, many NPP for I would have been kind of silent to observe how then I can learn to recapture power somewhere 30 years to come.
No, but so uncle quiet is one the kind of speed JM Air Kono. Any 38 no about 28.
You see,
the agenda. Any never can. Also, they say was not PF Roma Bigna Kwemu. Yabeka can out to form the BCBS.
The problem we have, Nise, we say whistleblowers. So if you are a whistleblower, that comes with certain responsibility. Say, if you are able to whistle, make sure, say, you are able to help unravel that particular mystery. Because I'm not sure. But that's why we say agenda setting. Now, who set an agenda and you are a backfire? What happens to you? Your agenda is misfired, backfired. So what happens? You are supposed to come out and apologize honorably, so that people will understand. Say, what Niamika yano, and now I was misled. The same your boss Nana Akufo-Addo said he was misled. How much you, so-called Reverend Minister, on call church that Oti and crying. Meaning say every weekend or because and yeah and crying Reverend. And the church no one as simple.
Is it a church?
But it is what? It's a church.
That's sorry, baby. So I will put.
Honorable. If say you call airport, in summer airport, and seriously no flights would have landed in Ghana anymore. Nema Ekosworth airport, no flights. Say USA, UK, and the rest. I mean the West, anka near Ekosworth or Honolulu. Nobody would have had the appetite, the delight to travel to UK, to travel to America, and the rest. But they have been circumspect or circumspective about what they say and what they do. What do I say? If for any reason at all, what can I call me Papa in 2005? Amwati in 2005.
Erika Amwati. Papa na ni dia kwada kwasi binti.
What do I say? In 2005. What happened to him? Now you're NDC or your PSC.
Egg powder.
What do you say? And in 2000, the same year, what I kunkunte tani What do you say? So Nemo people who at least if for any reason the Akufo-Addo led government tormented Ghanaians to the extent that nothing can change what NDC is going to do and what they have tabled for Ghanaians, for which reason they were voted into power. Nothing can change it. NDC yesterday, as we speak, launched, or the day before yesterday, 3 days ago, launched Feed Ghana program. We should be talking about things. the U.S. government has leveled 10% tariffs on Ghana. We should be talking about it.
So
what do you say?
So Haruna, this is the issue. Yeah, some of us, you say, well, and yes, be obedient, broso. But knowing the kind of opposition, ube face you from day one, NDC government should have set the agenda machinery on standby. That I'm going to tell my story. Because when you know these people from 2008,
no, from
2008, May, I was there with NDC.
Okay.
NDC we need almost swear Atamils in January. March, now MPP for a year press conference. I will Presby Church in a Wosuno. 2009 March. No more year press conference. Atamils MHN an achievement in 3 months.
Yes. Professor Doolittle.
Yes, the following week, no more call Man FM say, dinner terms I played the tape on Asempa FM.
Yeah.
And we were able to insult himself for 3 years.
Yes. So you know them already.
And here catch NDC for, and you say be a catch NDC for say, Monyadio, but we know them too much.
Yes.
And he may expect this NDC should be smart, central for way, on position, or me dangerous.
Yeah.
It must set him agenda machinery. Make a operation feed Ghana. Mia me how I see a disseminate information. Now a topic.
Yeah.
Now I want to know one call and Kasa to the extent say NDC here the impa and your topic.
Yeah.
That is the whole problem.
Yeah.
That is the whole
But
problem.
surprisingly, no media house apart from Accra FM and Class FM omo ne ntim fojo anya tawantawa bia any platform ntim fojo ko disaster and ye say wa me yes me nyina and ye Richard Heba imagine yes
No, you should be asking.
Yes, you should be answering questions. You should be answering questions.
Richard, you know about today, so.
Okay.
But
so the point is this: say we set your agenda. Now, we need information, Papa. It will backfire. Me, you see, Okujato to set example. Say before Okujato will come out to say anything, no okura documents. Say I am okura documents.
What do we be better
to so that you debate it? But who they are? Who organize a press conference? Say flighty. Every Spain, every Morocco, every landi Ghana. Therefore, the cocaine na chichi. After you Bissau say bra. Never mind that evidence a crowd. We see there be. Sa cocaine na yachi wo Ghana ha no enu na flight no be land ye nti ya dita enuku wo evidence ni say they na flight no be free Ghana no na ma light off war airport wo evidence no
which is never true.
That's your evidence.
It's not true.
That's the evidence.
It's never
but my evidence to the effect say omo buy no omo di sika buy omo di cocaine buy we see sa da na on betu no there was no light
enti no assuming say no prayer in the 1940 or catch say 9 people was so ada omudum enkania e wo baby's ward.
Yes.
Tema General Hospital no. Say that 9 people before we ankola.
Sana explain papa. That is what it means.
No. In 1940 or catch say omudum enkania no Tema
General Hospital.
Baby's ward. Ankola ni sunu. Ti ada 9 people before we ankola na yo.
We are not the name Samira.
So the problem with NDC na make no say anything at all about communication. Now those people are almost responding to allegations like this. But it appears say one person is handling this communication bureau to
which one?
I'm talking of propaganda bureau.
Okay.
Because who set the agenda? You need the people who are responding squarely and leave government business to government communicators And yes, idea, if you blend these two, they will smear you and they will achieve whatever they want to say. Because how come they were NDC war opposition? Anything the government machinery comes out to support, for example, EC, now you can't new register in 2020. The whole NPP machinery, communication machinery, turned into PRs of yes. What do you say? So that, I understand, but the point is, the Ghanaian doesn't want to listen to this. Ghanaians are interested in knowing the truth. So anybody, like His Excellency has said, we are not going to look at it and let it pass. If you allege it, you must prove. If you bring out information, they will subject you to the proof of it, unless of course you come out to apologize. Said no,
but that will also allow for people to be spewing lies and coming to apologize.
But the Ghanaian will know you. An honorable person lying. Look, you have no cause to worry when somebody's damaging his own, self. You are there, say. But the point I'm making is, Ntim Fojo has lied. Ntim Fojo has found Fojo has lied. The MPP through Fojo and now before Joe or do Nikrum cry friend. I think for why your friend Fojo, but maybe they am Fojo. Your friend, but
thank you. Me bacha MTN for Ghana for MTN for some country will be as worship 2025 baso MTN stands in worship 2025 ebeye kikim ebeye ebumfret nyame aduma April 20th na sa jumadi we baso Easter Sunday ewo Grand Arena 6 p.m. omo tu nyamenyum atuntum nyame nyame aye enintini biti say Tego Sisters Moses Okay Hanamafo Nasi give to us say Bethel Choir ene nyame anyom to fo ahodo o masom no omo invite yi everyone is say Sibo Glass MPP National Women Organizer Dana Samoa omo invite no some money baby. Oh, Mikromini no ofri mampon.
That's not fair.
Sir, so am I inviting on?
Oh, they be send our friend.
Hey, Mampasani a friend. Send no me commented this. Near your joint queer.
Say my friend Diana also so money day.
And I'm just a Mampo Methodist church. I near friend no.
What friend say?
Sibogras.
Okay. Jay Diam we so Mampo.
Send me to so na no tia chere ma de. And
my trust.
Nina na me na commented this. Na me miss ya organ. Na no to.
And my trust. Na me feel say you are just minim say ya dey na any di mo.
Na who peri no ama me say tia se mu kura no body. I'll be back.
Emma, what are you watching? Only the best thing ever. Because these holidays, the joy never stops. Picture this. The home is filled with low moments.
How do you feel?
And intense drama from the local shows. The docus are just mind-blowing. And man, oh man, is the sports off the chain. I'm talking Serie A, Premier League, UEFA Europa League, FA Cup, and even WWE.
We can do this all day.
Even the kids are hooked up with adventures and fun learning. And the reality you don't want to miss. So stay connected to entertainment anywhere with GoTV Stream or enjoy it at home these holidays. GoTV, love it.
Salute! Hey! When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huadeng.
Refuse to grow. Any offense will be
and what day immune system or Yankopon, and you're ready for Grandmusa Moya Hubano, and Nasa Wunum Imbusaba Mesa, a Peja immune system Nabribia, Yarientimu. Sasa dear, a month for the Duanwa, Nedi Imbusaba Mesa, Dronua dance say, and Yarwa who ran Nipa and Yina Etimi Banaso, and in Yarwa Cassian Kaya Wutini D and a Honka. No, Yamu ahyew nyina no ebo ye ho ban afiri ho enna wo mpo a omo wanyarewa ne dada na omo nom Dr. Enuro no ennom imbusaba mesha no a emo mo ahoden pintin ya wo mo ntimpo se yare ehye omo ho imbusaba mesha ewo kanshi ene o maimu babia yeto Enuro etufo mfre 0246 208496 FDA ahyehyɛ sɛ adwadie nkrato yi magye atom sɛ ye
me badru ni amenwuro ho ma bra wo ho pɛ na woni na agye a wo gye oba grosa no na ade a wonyame nam Dr. Amu a wo personality natural health care so aye eno na di bani die sɛ ye o
peske awo ho nsɛm de ɔtene tɛ sɛ wo kase mu obuo o prostate aye kɛse ama onya dwonso mu amanuhunu
sɛ ye stroke diabetes, hepatitis B, pressure, 60 yadie, afichikroma manihunu, enemu yade hodo was
oh won't fidie pa. Afei oba opesa o hips anasa wo to eya akese ye ho adwuma. Se stretch marks aje o wedie no aboso a ye yifiri ho. Berima obema sua a opesa ye pagya mu no. Bra, best care ewo enkran. La Paz, Nyameche Junction, Grand Prince School no achiwa. Kumasi Bantima, G Runabout, ye o Medlab achiwo. Baby ani edan Human Rabank woman noa. Savio so empomam Yene Church of Pentecost ene di hwanimu. Takwa Roman Stores Yene Zenith Bank edi hwanimu. Sunyane Yawa Rex Yene Total Filling Station no ene di hwanimu. Ena Takra de Anaje ye ben Queens of Peace Academy a Yene Koi Filling Station edi hwanimu. Fre Peske ewo 055 773 8555.
Peske
quality hair.
Hey, say the Mako who ever Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic no. Me who credit me say enunti no manya award wa. Eye world best. Obian transe Emma Dompem ya de ka say anase mo boya de enkan to dem bio.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Asanya want to say ne ekuro etu no. Ne enkan ewo nanum. Oba na be mo pa wo. Ene enyarwan kaye.
Nansi ma me ka say ene spinal cord ho ekaye no. Greenfield ada romanti ene wasa so le gina na so epiem.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Our ultra modern laboratory and a diagnostic machine sa ahyehyɛ di pedua di mu ankasa. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic ɛwɔ Nungwa Dogon Estate Junction last stop frɛ wɔ 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898.
Greenfield,
God is our healer.
Greenfield,
your last stop.
I believe Emma, what are you watching? Only the best thing ever. Because these holidays, the joy never stops. Picture this. The home is filled with low moments.
How do you prepare?
And intense drama from the local shows. The dockies are just mind-blowing. And man, oh man, is the sports off the chain. I'm talking Serie A, Premier League, UEFA Europa League, FA Cup, and even WWE.
I can do this all day.
Even the kids are hooked up with adventures and fun learning. And the reality you don't want to miss. So stay connected to entertainment anywhere with GoTV Stream or enjoy it at home these holidays. GoTV, love it.
Give us P capsules. A memory. Manum bia benemua. Kani metutu ya na minkuma bua sese die. Betru esa kum menia G. Give us P capsules.
Give it to me, baby.
Give us core capsules so e.
E mane meme nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amamanya yam timotete wo mo no. Yedru no no. Manum bi amama de me ho.
Give us core capsules. Mrs. Moye ding. Give us core capsules.
I give it to you, baby. You give it to me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, give us no. Amen ni jia bebusuamu papa. Na bema ka give us P capsules. Eni give us core capsules bomu nom dia. Na eni jia ni ahoden no.
Wa brudo.
Give us P capsules.
Ememe wadi ifiedu watwede kronkwan na efa.
Give us core capsules.
Apemfo abatan wo mo manufo ne nkwada wo ne ifiedu mienu nka ho. E wo drugstore bia motofo nko Give us Herbal Center, Teshi Mobile, and Teshi Aduami. Phone numbers 0543 222 470 and 050-68-51135.
FD Aje Edwedi Nkratui Atu.
Yes, Kosiani Meko.
Ohima, Mami mienu wai.
Meko no pe red and green.
Mami green.
Menchichire na mama menchichire.
Oh, menchichire. Aha, sa wuji mumu.
Hey, Nancy amuntia ilevidi.
Sa wa wanitia. Ye de beto pure water cra. Afei wudi mumu manisika. Yente wo e-levy bia. Download na use my Momo app sesia.
MTN.
April Busumia, 1 year crow Numa Hudwinina, Bebrenoa, Ebeshia Wako, Ahinkrim. Eye Kwau Business Forum. Eye Kwau Business Forum yi. Eyo mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Eliswadi huna. Ode boama enyume ku ahodo. Ene sika ho tote enim difo. Te se sika krabe ahodo. Enyuma agidi akese. Ene ankrankra wo hye onwuma ase. Aka wo ho odin wadwea bomu. Na watoato adwen afa adwedi. Ene ne nkan ko ho. Bra na beka ekuku damwa wode nyumeku akese ahodo bebre no ano afi abamu mpanimfo a wo hyehye dwedie ho mmra ena ankrankra wo ye wonsa no nyuma mekire se dwabu yase ena Ghana adwedie ene ehum sikasem ebe ma ne homeless wankasa dwumadie yi ebe ba so 19th April 2025 ewo Empire Social Center anopa no nkron pepepe botaya eda dwumadie so ene the future of business, the role of the financial sector. So person basa adwumadi ase a yentua sika bia o na emom fra 050-883-0035 ene ya na yentwe wudin na jiwa kunya ansa na seja kwawo afi we die bibia wo pepo no so eno ane Kwau Business Forum where business meets opportunity.
Nana kwabena bobi ansa berema be mati gara furu kube bunti kunasi sokode wakanjira katabin say you what you can say keja guma mne yanko.
All right, so that's it. Live at Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. We are back here. Mamunyina Ajo Ebiu, Honorable Akugana joining a National Deputy Communication Officer at the NDC. Joining acting. And I my son Mike, you know. Everything you say
will be used against you
in the court of
law. We're a court of public opinion.
House of Film, why is every corner is a potential alley.
Anyway, all right, but honorable, we now free a move back. So this issue of NDC setting agendas here and there. Now you say but what?
Sure, Uncle.
What is it?
Right, Madison Mechia, Accra FM. It's here for me, CTV, Arhephone. Na Mechia, Yempini for na, Omodaya party, and also so. Unse me banana Mosha say free a year in team for Joe as and some of us there were calls to say the Naminia Eke say the government shouldn't have responded and ideally necessary anchor organizations now involved, you know, anchor omo chest adewi nanka abai and witchery. Truth is that we can't say he's wrong, or we can't say oh, you're right, depending on where we are all coming from. In the Paco press conference, the target was NDC. That's the number one agenda was NDC. You can't abide no so NDC. Abide. But I would also agree with him. Say, Skupini di kind ekasa. A kobane say nkwadane wasi ene so no. Omukasa enuechiri. Yesterday appointment. Say yeah the friends ahead of a friend is saying corporate affairs. I started because we want to really solve this issue of civil servants, public servants for be yeah, Ghana Airport Company. Chief Executive Yempamono on one ewo. Corporate Affairs on one ewo Yempamono. Ghana Civil Aviation Yempamo head. Ne Corporate Affairs Yempamono.
I think so. Omar Pamno Nancy.
Nancy
before assembly they know.
Exactly. Intini papemua. Corporate affairs ni onim the impact of what Intim Fojo was doing will speedily respond to it. Mamia order a young response order buyer from Ghana Airport Company. Ocean response a buyer, it was because people were saying or your campaign mananado or no ena ote asem ne ho e de man Team Fojo because omo ho no omo anomo airport to bibia ansesaaye enu nti yes onukra deputy enu nti no she was quick to respond say minim Team Fojo inshiada obi a obeka masem e de alinke saa eyi no ye de ne be court ena de so hwe 0.4, 5 and 6 I want a statement the more. Yeah.
Say head of an institution. Say it's a na Accra FM. YMMDA. Na issue be a banner say of Accra FM. It's by the fact that me a head in Tina will be booming. You and the man can boom.
Exactly.
It's a some na banner me be kasa. Especially on Mansoon Juma. I mean, the bed two no be baby Aijina, Croje from Nipano Kasana. It shouldn't be personal. I mean now.
Exactly. That is why I'm telling you, say, the response.
That's where she goofed.
That is why she goofed.
I mean, what do you mean?
You understand? That is why BBT say, ya point to, say, Listo well, and the head of communication, Ghana Airport Company. Na BBC Eba. The pressure I will give is directly to Listowell. And then, ya delay them. Corporate Affairs, Minerals Commission.
Excellent.
Bibi Idru Hobepepe. I don't care who is the chief executive on or Mimi interest in the corporate affairs, and we are all working to project the government. And you know, and
so he has to gather his facts and
gather your facts and come and talk before my minister talks, because I will not allow my minister to talk. Yes, Coco Board, Eba, and Mafre Jeron. Master, before even your chief executives come, I want to hear your quick response. Ansana. Exactly.
Jeron no.
No, on reporting.
You understand? And I put an our friend.
Texas President Muhammad doing more unity.
Yes, right.
We're not responding.
But what was that? So this is the reason why we are attaching public affairs, because Ujan and MPP has stationed them to the extent to say, Omo decide to say, Omo beda. So one kasa unhunu wasemo ka, eye wa wasema. These were some of the reasons Emma Honorable Felix Ofosu-Kwakye eba out to clear the air in 10 months sana omo atretre asem no akọ. So here in Team Fojo ankasa ni statement. First of all, I say ono ni intelligence wenya enie. So bi so air ka intelligence e trust wenya information. Why research reliable information. Why research ewo ho. Wa man krofo bi to ho anamo. And that they were gather intelligence or gather and no they to abonting.
Charlie, damn, with all due respect, in Team Fojo answer, say Ghana Funina, you who are grouping with the baby more than my discussing.
Exactly.
What continue now was today or Babachan, we could see them.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay.
Say, baby,
I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that.
The forward match.
Jojo no kusi den into wo patch on den into also there wa atwa na into also on kebiu man na yehu.
Okay, I'll not go ahead of the national security or the BNI. I'll not go ahead of them, but I can tell everybody say as we speak now he has not reported. The day they went there, the next day, almost promises someone never call. Almost 10 o'clock. In fact, 9 o'clock. Na you won if ye. Omo leader Afenoma Kent. The intelligence that we were following said they moved out of the house in the same car. So everybody thought, say, Omo go straight to the National Security Office.
They call Baumia.
Baby, almost fire their man. But if you have that source. So for me, the excuse to cry omumaye entia omu to me ankono. The national security has not communicated to us. That's the BNI. Omu to me and communicated to us. NIB. They have not communicated to us. And we don't want to put those pressures on them. Say be a bet say there abayin sa ewe chire say yempia. Attorney General's Department initially was making some advices in their communication. One of it, NSA, he should be aware. Say what emremuno false alarm a crime. Na okay. Enuntino na ye mano guidelines biya anka hobrasie mu MP. Anka obehunu say baby ade we e kono kwakoye baby fufuro enu nti se mechi reverse gear anka beboa me no ubunye mfuyi
reverse how you didn't be forward
no see me say no onru ho initially or started sadie no yes started to ahama bi ma no anka obenya akukuduro aka say ade we die eye false anase bia matria sign because ya dada me anabibisa when you see that angle no and oko use ni ranking member as your friend is a security and what the committee in the credit security and defense committee and oko share omumum echi say committee work and oriented be invite national security ne airport company for them to come and answer something and yes there be once am I odi kan esha ase no o sha say intelligence awenya wanka committee round 2 and minority ebe share wachi
eno kura no ayi be kan say on for evidence bi amba nti no mo ma me support no
exactly Patrick Boama
yes
part 3 and OUSU committee working. So for me, this is a running story. And baby away Druya, the first time a president be with the allegation at Wabontain. Now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a tool for say cooperate with the institutions.
The swiftness.
The reason why they were, and I'm happy. First, some people will be our national. If you don't, President is the Jamo Binye. I'm happy there. Onala assembly banana or the nano. Now, what's what the nano to me?
Yes,
of
course.
Because
he's gained prominence.
The way a man who shared that thing, set the agenda. What do you go from him? Na ye chasing from ana ye ko bofo na ye sorry ani ababedun President John Mahama ni duma papa na ye tani chi ne wa ye wi na okotene fi na ye hunde ye wo ga papa bia asam to ye ne kon ho a obi ntumi metra ho no nka de junior ntro to senior ntro never enti full hall mesi mo be ya papa na sofo na betu papa
I can't believe we say well initially pimpen so no enka
otro town
enka
yes
baba bia ya dru yi what that no that is what he says
Mrs. Akwa kojisi ko fama no because that no try betro no back
sensi ali atra initially no the point ne say baby we do no oho
would make sense
but watching us so yes, or the president are not our form. Secondly,
he has even called the bluff
of course.
Yes.
The minister so adding no betu no. All the evidence they buy no. Almost say video so the betu abonten krom ko gugu ye no. Na ye kuro bi so nyakutoga. You get it? Nepa just said they have dared the system.
Program no mukoye no metro.
Even Joy FM crew Jane. Metro.
Good evening.
Good morning, Ghana. Good evening, Ghana. Good evening.
Well, now, or no one so check Paul no baby. I will not pause. Oh, are you sure?
I didn't have to do
We're telling someone truth for your master.
Before obey her flight away, you know. On board Felix video. No, I somehow can also trip.
Yes.
And I heard the way I know see each other now to me.
Because he could equally be liable. He could equally be liable.
So,
for allowing you to peddle falsehood on this platform.
Minister so Abba. Second one, so no. Watch it. Felix are not our firm. And in fact, baby Edri, the image of Ghana is also at stake.
Yes.
That's the most paramount.
The image of Ghana at stake.
That's the most paramount.
First thing they say, one kasabra. Before then, Krania Manu who say, Massa, Adi baby Aokoyi, say be ya throwing the tower one yet.
The flight company wants to even sue
Minister Abem. And if you are not willing to come, we can now come for you. Because if we are investigating something that you brought up by force, you will be the main focus of our investigation. It's either say willingly you come or we'll drag you to help in the investigation, and that is the stage that we are in.
But idea ba kwa me hu so ne say NDC for so munim citizens arrest ye papa. Citizens arrest. And I said, so
that is the reason why. That is the reason why. A drum pen so we have to force you to cooperate with the security services. Na yanko di ade no yanko dru ne mpempen so se wo na oboa anase ye na yeboa no obi adapa emeto abontene so omudru ni fie pepepe ana offer general secretary ana no so to social media ana o se national executive so na enrase enko ni fie openyini ade ba ko a ye nsuro and he said, Nipa ebe mass up. So Omukako defend Obi. The presence of the minority leader. And Oka say, me amede no eba echna. Security service for ne say, a BNI for say, and ne echna. And say she. We don't have an intention.
It even qualifies for self-recognizance.
Exactly.
So,
we are not interested in dragging him. We are not interested in anything. We are interested in that person in our office to ensure, say, Juma yebabedi per the investigation, yeneno ebeko the full hall. So the respect of him as a member of parliament, the respect of the leader being there, not the party people. Sebin Preduasa, Oba Wawonta.
Unsro
Oba Wawonta.
Wonta nsro.
What do I say?
Hold on. Okay. Oba Wawonta, you are not sure be anyway.
Yes, we better to bet here.
Oba Wawonta, Polipo.
na me ni CTV for ahwefo na na ka jomo ngui akra for na wo church no mo but what about say so where we are now, I think after 3 days everybody, and that's after the weekend, everybody wants to know from the BNI. No, what it means the next day, Friday, they should have sent him.
Yeah.
But over the weekend, we didn't hear anything. Monday, yes. So today is Monday. So the BNI or the NIB must be able to tell the people of Ghana something. Whether during the weekend they've had an arrangement, or they have communicated, or they have arrested and bailed him, or whatever, we need to know. Assembled by public. So we need to know. At that point, I'll not go ahead of them. Make me be see her. Na afi womo soso no ya twiomo. Na the SSA Ghana for ehunu soso no. Na yehunu.
All right, so before quick one, kwanya dem a yeba next topic. You can say 777. I'm not saying me na Ghana for. So ye CPP, so ye NDC, so ye abade. Ye na Ghana for. Na me share them assembly su ofie no. Team for your honorable if you home leader. Team for your Kasan. Emma was on Casa. No, so nobody can in leaders there. About know how. I was some oil in day.
Okay, yeah, man.
Oh, you said that. Is it a video?
Oh, yeah, fantastic. Okay, also about no. I don't know. So clear. On the punch here, my day. We who interview be our man now. And people will you organizer. Also, the thing that we do in this country, then I say, I could not radio do. I could not platform do there. This election you are winning now. If you don't win, they should cut off your head. It is a new partner who teaches you that nature. The wale new teenage now. I said my Bobby and I could not public nature camera. And now why and to no can send me now. A horn security phone no wonya but I'm a permission one's in there. One no or ye one you man away. Sebi ako na police and security aba na oba fan and I could dim branch to asama and one no him the minimum force we want to more use list or not way election time grow be so akọ hu ballot abada do baby if you have a job for papa
yeah
come go way massa gunshot I was chasing with foam so called security they shoot proper with foam
yes
so baby
Okwara came there.
How was that?
Okwara was there. Was that fromOkrati?
Your friend, what's his invitation? Who say,
I can't Vic.
And one day, Sebi security now about.
Want to be that?
Hey,
my main man force a year in boost Heba Mesha. Police near Drew. But we have about just 20 minutes to go. And then come on, what did you know appointed to assembly and maybe can't tell me. Yami had on Wednesday, and President Mohammed 100 days.
Yeah.
Ubeka said 4 years.
I swear.
Time flies.
No,
he has overperformed.
Apart from that, so the jitteriness of MPP, no. Emma who say, "Omu 3 months you come out na fie kura no."
Yes. So Wednesday, Nyami Adma 16th April, and 100 days. So NDC is still within the 120 days. And in the 98 days, in the 98th day, in the 98 days, you have one cabinet ministers within 14 days delivered. You have the leanest government delivered. National Economic Dialogue delivered. E-levy, betting tax and emission taxes
abolished.
Delivered.
Yes.
Education dialogue delivered. No academic fees for first year tertiary students funds allocated. 1 million coders program delivered. Tree for Life and Blue Water Initiative delivered. SOE shake up on loss making delivered. Free sanitary pad for SHS girls fund allocated. Funds allocated for the Women's Development Bank. Funds allocated for Mahama Care Program. Muslim holidays delivered. President Mahama ordered for investigation into all election killings. Then Operation Recovery All Loot, that is oral, delivered. Government Hajj fee slashed from 75,000 Ghana to 62,000 Ghana. So within 100 days, and then 98th day, then we have 2 days, not 100. Yeah, hit 120. But Chivani, just two minutes. What do you think about this? And it seems like nobody within 100 days remembers anything about what John Mahama has done.
Yeah. I think a good Ejuma na team why and from the experience in the past, I am also happy there. My colleague and comrade so. I think that them abubi why I feel the a chance must be obi fa yenyum fa nyifu. It delivered the ayena say it didn't go crata da. Esuma na ezobobo hu de no bia hu djuma papa NDC abano obey oriye ama butoye mai den aba ebi wo ho a na o hye de hu mo okodo nti o te wa na sebi obi di na agenda bi fa kroma na wasum wi no de nam na no ye na yim hihye but if the way a Ghana for fa the second independence obi ade no hu hyem ama yiko win the election na. It's important there. Kakra ye bia so. Na ya microphone nyina wo hu dwuma ye de yeti so that any one nyina number. Bi baka de say na wo ye no public. But this our work is such that I don't know your public na show no TV do no kra. And she da come we ranyi pa na suma. Who TV do na we yi efini. Ma yes sir. Oye ahonte. Ahonte ina nkwa. Besi mo be ya Messi John, Dramani Mahama, and Nabe China, Nabang, our fandama, what the num for my work way. I am so yet now, ya touch you near her connever for I ever done than the manina. Ama Dam, I mamuya wumi, why ye crab not dachi, Zina, Udi, Yimribad. Say him there. The day I enter no more in agenda setting, and Ubina in the Motibia Sagan and Fiana, what waba. Enti ye baba san koto ababiu enti mamindi nkonkon san fa ko homanke kansam mesi mo be ya na band be yo popular amagana fudi obi yo popular na connect to my ha we be consider but that is not what we are talking about. If we dream katasishe ina ye wo government yentumi enka continuous day we are na mom ora na esi delivered oho and I make sure they delivered with work in progress. Because there is a lot of information. Sebi obi kura for phone and kebi achrew and I dey waba out to my ayati. Emma was a whole document. What I could present how many pages?
It was huge.
What I call my man penny.
It was huge.
Emma man penny were received now when down office and now opia documenting what to call AG no office. The one when there when you when you more fata Ghana hankofu pi wan sama wo kanye de majo oye nkakra crazy excellence ori ye se oye nkakra kra de na ye nuanom sika wo sheda wo distro simu de coconut juice a wo twen etum ye gidam sika ni bi kakra ye di fi hon sema se bi kafra ye botum zini nyine ko gufu tubim na ye da ye se bi mpuntu dwuma ye da bo nyipa the same person we discard obi so do 100 days ne ba de na ye enti eye dwuma na esa sorje aye Zacchaeus obi a wa fakoti kwando afa sika onye ni sika bia bible say sika ne sanfa branura o ye Ghana fo ye for the madri nyina go again onye sika ne jenkote. It brings back the confidence in the people of young country wo hu de indeed and this amanyoku ni amanyoku bia so can some do be ya or former ban so how then oh yeah because nya ban ye be former anyi ye be former bi the minti ya na mo aye tu nyina no odonye ye na tu nyina ye de oh yeah pepe
Aruna so 100 days and
I mean so am ka fatina
100 days and my only ma over be
Aruna fojo itase
fojo
Aruna fojo you know commander every political party agenda or set Emma Ghana for sa agenda no your friend manifesto na manifesto no so no na ebema Ghana for ehu say we yeto abama political party asumesi ana asumesi a ebe konkan ema yenginara as a country. As a Muslim na kanino yeko only one holiday na as secular states in Ghana you sect of Muslims you Ahmadis you
Sunnis
you
Al-Sunnah Al-Jamaa Tijaniya Ahmadiyya
yenginara entimen pompa the same day. Now, for example, you're fasting. It is either 29th or 30th, depending on the day. Moon, no. Maybe a Al-Sunnah, almost just a year, and you'll be never who I can try. It is Al-Sunnah, 30 days, and a Tijaniya, 29. Ombeya Salanu, 29. Al-Sunnah Beya Salanu, 30. The Yamai 1 day. Eya na hard dream me sunani nti eto da just me kodwuma because ye my 9 days 29 days nti say umampanyin ehye yebo during election campaigning time no say oba obepa da ba ko emaya as holiday. I don't see what again the Muslim will thank apart from this
excellent.
And 92 it has always
big discussion issue.
What do you say? 1592. It has always been. When said those days, not Muslims. Yanko holiday. Rollins na diba. Rollins na ma isha say ema ya holiday.
They fatally the other.
Yes. Osaka dia bi say. Uko ni mazungu. Be hu me mami. Oton gari. Oton kulukuli. Oton ni man kitikiti a odi hwe yemma yenua mu. Si ya no ahunchira ye fom. When you lose your husband, so ye fan. So ye fan. Odiaba. So if you lose your husband, and any unforeseen occurrences, bra, loan, so that be kakra,
we are not discussing this issue.
We are not discussing.
What do
you say? So a idea, John Mama, Muslimi, and what this. So we can only be thankful to have a person like John Dramani Mahama. Osaka say Oba Hajj fair, Hajj Adia Mikusa up to them me court me he just because they were charging unrealistic prices. Or see, Minia Nyabotre. Maybe me
I like to be so no. Problem say President will take program you.
Oh,
because you see 5 minutes ago, I posted another promise to be delivered this Thursday. 1 million codex program.
Imagine. What did I say? So now, see, me throw a petition. And Mustafa Maslock, former Maslock. If already my John Alaj. Oh, my thumbs up. Listen, Oba, you would make sure they reduce the fare. I don't want to say it. But I am sure, say next year you better reduce it further. I'm telling you, you better reduce it further. But from 75
to 60
to 62, dear Muslims would forever be thankful. What them say in 2024 Hajj, Ghanaians alone who died as a result of going through unapproved route were 15. Because of that 75 on this guy. And I said, Obi. Ubetuma 50,000 a year haja. Why of that particular 75,000? See, if we are not thankful as
yes. What
do I say? So we are very thankful to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now, as a country, it is not only Muslims. I have just singled out this to see what he has done for Muslim Ummah in this country, and it has a ripple effect. Multiplier effect. Because any day, any time I be Hajj, you know what the effect is? The country and all that. So near can say His Excellency should live long, NDC should live long, so that we can have a better life and get Ghana reset again. Thank you.
Nana, so 100 days and Obia send me a message. I say, and you many be a mabu boss no say yes, no tea. On Yahweh.
Oh yes.
And I ask myself, anyway, who could be saying so Mpacho?
Para, I think so far, to borrow the words or the kind words of Fearless Kofor, was it so far so good. But on a more serious note, I would add a very, so far so very, very, very good. I cannot give the word perfect to John Dramani Mahama because Oyenipa. Say, apart from the Bosha Hodua, Oshaya with this one. Chill, Kakranka Krebu Owa, and also Yabepese, or Betnet. But Cobra, generally, Nioma Bobosui, maybe the image name of Mamrantewa, Sebio, Omucha Bet. Na Yamura Mahama.
Which investors?
Investors.
Let's investors.
Yama ura joma mamu. Kwara mesa agina e-levy for ina name. Titruni yema menu mo kodwa so a. Esan se sebi. Atutubotom fo ne akronfo ne akwam kafo. Ji omu sika wo kwam. Abefo antempon a yedi sika nam so a yedi kodwa. Ekufodo ne baomia baaye. Sebi una unam na preach digitalization and digitalization. Abra na kade pa na efese obe encouraging for so mo face canto wallet so. Na nka dia promote digitalization and digitization. Na so esansa adwene ni mu ha na sebi nyansa no susu enti.
Krono na no omo boye.
Na krono eye omo de e chen sebi adwuma a omo be yenti no. Udi sika na koto fon so na ye taxew. Adwa temase menyina onemre wafo nyina nemu sanse enam se e-levy ba enti no unsa mi so ayi se menye bida
ma me for ne ha o
na mi ntimi mfa bibi mfa otima fon so enti se ya ye free way there ese abrewa yipuma kwam na
oyeyi no kase o omo ya ti omu nyina refund na
boka enti ya Daura Mahama si Kabra I think say also 100 days near Echinachion.
Yeah.
And then 98th day. Said 120 days see on May 7. May 7. You best say you watching him. But I would still emphasize. The most important pivotal ye free more any communication. And you said your mama and your Juma. Your mama Juma or ye and a sadna bar bemu. Your mama Juma why no. And no, and a bema and this and Munyamno. I can say a tretra qua my man in us. It's your best share and who be paying who be. May Otis a menu be qua a bear fellows of Zuquachi. No, me per se. No, not be a big quadra. Me say what this say. And yes, I'm in any cause because no say me mo be at time your mama buy we ni kwase mo be at time wakofie ehun ni sinto nyina and I expect say in 8 years your mama should have learned everything. There is no time to waste. Say ni kwase obi say me pa cho my mfumso ni nyina no rehearse ansa no apia bonten etimi sadi si owura akoga so ye digya wane ye di aso awo. Say Sami Jenfi or any gold board, but in telling so called Akawope. We cannot afford to allow for any space.
No, but that's true.
Obi here dia ko baba hu de ro no egu obi dem uri green book no kototo we ya na de ko ye den nyansa ani ba ko fotrim enu nti ne ye so adwen e wo kasafidie so enya sa anka sabi ka ya announcement wi ani akoda meboa ti nyansa ni ba ko fotrim ti na me kire se e ma ne nyansa no aka se mi hu yanka
okay
ba kanene no ne o ma ne boa ma na net ho and assessing Tony Baye, I have never shied away from I don't mince words because I don't want it to repeat itself again.
It will not repeat it.
This
time,
this time, the moment communication in here, Peter from our pain. No one can.
Yatiwa Futu no was super.
Peter from our kind. And a communication, you know, and my most separate party communication from government communication. Because I am party now, okay. And yet, I party in Uncle.
No, I think with time, they will start gelling.
Yeah, but I want the powers to combine to give a very.
To give Captain Planet.
Yes.
Opposition momentum. No one is almost identical. Yeah, simple.
Information pool. Tembiano, Ubonse will be the information negunebo. Man can be more bianca. Information, no. First news, baby, and Ukraine.
Thank you. Obia sending me message. Asema Ulisto canning in ano. Asema. Yes, and Papa Yentina Super Nenso Eana when you have a tree. Also, me catch you say I know when you have
Honorable, Unibiaka, you had a message in the air down. And when you have Felix and Quatrassi, Muya and you have 4. Muya and Quatrassi, now one far response from Ray.
So far, our working relationship within government and party. Super. We don't have a challenge with that, and this we are not going to have any problem. And brilliantly, no, and Niama, so production team, no, are listed for the first. Because there are a lot of things that we would want to exactly. Such if by idea, oh no, yeah. Communication organizer. Here, no, you know,
Abaya is a friend say party in power, a communication officer who be free me.
Make me aside. Make me the now for mom. So what you now say production for your mom children. The pen a Troy.
Hey, Production, what did you go? Production, what did you go? Mr. City, okay, I never that.
Oh, they pay.
What do I need to have it?
Yes,
who did they some job the pressure. Quiet. Yes, it turbo. And I'm saying turbo. Production for your mobile power. Turbo, the old to me cow. There's some here anymore. If you want to be more hard, but for me, into the wing your pass because truth be told. The level of sacrifices that people made to get this, especially with the media.
Yeah.
Abrana ya blocko. Media houses be saying to me, people dedicated their life towards us. Into your nyama bebre or what you be to me. For instance, some of the achievement and free SHS are na nanado edi tune hono. And then because of the quality food that the man kwadano says and kwadano praise and ne alawa which ya the oversubscription of your friend is saying treasury bills because of and then it's dropped the business community so the trust and confidence
sorry, my time is up. Live at 100.5 citizens. Now, so now my birthday, Vanessa.
Hey, and that's why Osman Nabali, Ashanti Regional Youth Organizer.
Youth Organizer.
And my friend is a Boo House of Bulldog. Or no, so near.
And yeah, no, I'm going to be you more than I'm more now.
Ose.
What no woke up
for Nana.
Oh, yes, you are.
All right, so that's the live at 100.5 Citizen Show Monday evening.